Good evening, boys and girls. Let's just make sure we are off mute. I think we're off mute. I think I can see bars in there. I think we're good to go. Give me the normal kind of thumbs up. Make sure the audio and the video is all groovy. In the meantime, I'm going to say hello, Rossi, Barbs. Hey Daniel, hey Kevin, hey Jason, hey Paul, hey Claire, hey Andy, hey LFG. Let's go. Dax. Hey Trev, Nicholas, Pat, hello Pat, Mark SH. God, you're all on. Luke, hello, look crew. Do you know what? Funny story, right? I don't normally film on Sundays, but I've had a cheeky little filming session this afternoon, and I've done daiquiris and I've done Cuba Libras, And that is 9 daiquiris put together. That's a whole collection of Spanish rums, English rums, and a tiny little bit of agricole rum there. That is one hefty daiquiri. Nicholas, what's the best rum I've ever tasted? Oh, do you know what? I do kind of go on about Eldorado 12-year-old a lot. I do like ED12. Do you know what? It could be Angostura 1919. It could be Admiral. Oh, look out! Mummy Barman's coming on.
You kept that well hidden.
Kept that well hidden.
Yeah.
It's been in the fridge.
What was it doing in the fridge?
Oh, do you want a bit of daiquiri?
Yeah.
Come on in. Come and stand here. Oh, she's gone now. Look, she's gone. Yeah, Eldorado 19, Admiral Rodney, Pampero Anniversario. I really like that. See, all these rums, I'm looking so forward to getting like into the aged rums and getting kind of like at the moment people are going, oh, you want this rum, you want that rum. I've just kitted the back bar out into kind of your average kind of cocktail rums, if you like, your mixing rums. I haven't even gone down the route, apart from Plantation XO and this bad, is that on screen? And this bad boy that's literally like 130 quid a bottle. I haven't gone down the route of kitting myself out yet with sipping rums. And I can't wait to get to that part of the journey, because that's just like, whoa. Even these little bad boys, I don't know whether you can see these. We'll try and get the close-ups. Dictador XO Perpetual, and Insolent. I love these, but these get a lot of hate from. Is that blurred? Well, hang on. Let's get my face out of the way. There we go. Can you see that? You know, I love that. This. Oh, it's just the whole. But I tell you what, right? Shooting. So the daiquiri video will be out. I'll go into the comments. I can see loads of comments. The daiquiri video will be out Tuesday. Sorry, the Cuba Libre video will be out Tuesday. The daiquiri video will be out Thursday, or maybe if I could get them edited, maybe one Monday, Wednesday. I'll keep you all guessing. But it just kind of look, going back to bare basics, and I've drunk rum for a lot of years, but going back to bare basics where you put rums aside each other, you know. Doing, I think I did 9, maybe no more than that, 11 or 12 Cuba Libres, right? So rum and cokes with a bit of lime, and just kind of taste them all side by side, like blew my little head about how different they were, and potentially we are talking similar rums. It was just, you know, just nuts. So, hang on, where do we get to? Where do we get to? That's what I just answered. That was Nicholas Negrite? How do we say that, Nicholas? Where are you, Nicholas? What part of the world are you in? Let us know. Slim Jim. Hello, Slim Jim. Pineapple one. Oh. Right, I'm going completely random here. I love lilt. You guys know I love lilt. So pineapple and grapefruit. So the whole point of that, pineapple rum, ting, grapefruit soda, pineapple, grapefruit, it just works. But yeah, ginger, whatever, but pineapple and grapefruit is good. It's a naughty lilt, that's what we're calling that. A bit of ting, bit of San Pellegrino, Pompelmo, what other grapefruit sodas were, even lilt, even proper lilt, or Aldi's, what's it called? Aldi's Tropical Blast, there we go. A hangry, she is flipping hangry, I tell you, Mummy B. I know, flipping hell, look. Right. Oh, look out. Mummy B's getting all... Hey, Brian on Facebook. Brian, come and join us. Come and join us on YouTube. Brian. Everyone wants to say hello to you, Brian, because you're in the whole south of Africa. But come and join us on Facebook, Brian. Right, and where do we get to? We need to get into what we're doing today, let alone all these comments. The comments are flying in. Paul, Pat's chatting to Paul. That's cool. Luke, what's Luke saying? Ordered the pineapple plantation, but Amazon messed up delivery and refunded. So, are you getting the pineapple? Are you getting the Stiggins fancy, or are you not? Master of malt, anyway. Just master of malt it up. What about pina colada? What about pina colada, Nicholas? Hang on. What is that's a follow-up question. What about a pina colada? I don't understand. Pina colada's lovely. Coconut. Hey, Marky. Josh. Right. Josh. Currently tuning in. Oh, hello. Not bad. 31. Wow. Skiathos. Greetings from sunny Cambridge to Skiathos. Nice. Mexico. Oh, do you know George? You won't know George. Mexico's a big country, but George is from Mexico as well. Cool. So, hey Mogsy, how you doing? Right. So tonight. Right. Let's hide. Tonight. LFG. Let's go. I can't see the F word. The F word's a bit rude, but we were all chatting. Probably last weekend actually. When we were chatting, I don't know, through the week last weekend. And Trevor Rose, Trevor number 2. Trevor number 1 sort of said, I know it'd be a good idea. I'm going to pick 3 cocktails from Smugglers Cove, the cocktail book, and let's make 3 cocktails from that. So I think that is a cracking idea. So we're going to do his 3 cocktails. He's picked 3 cocktails. I'll put him up on Insta, on Faceache, on YouTube, so you know you can play along. I've got little screen grabs coming in a second, so I'll put them up on screen. I'll talk you through the recipes if you want to play along. But I think that's a really good idea because I've had this book for flipping ages on Kindle. And I have to say, buying it in the flesh, I got this Monday, I forget when this came now. Buying in the flesh is just like, it's like a brand new book because Kindle doesn't do this justice at all. So it's a great little book. We're going to be, I think, each week we should steadily work through a few cocktails from the Smugglers Cove. And I know quite a few of my membership gang, my community, my leg ends have got this book now. So I think that's going to be quite a fun way to go because we kind of go through rum cocktails to tiki, exotic, right up to tiki. I think that's going to be a fun way to go. So that's what's in store tonight. Young Trevor has, let me get my little notes up. I don't know how old Trevor is actually. Oh, bloody hell, wrong thing. Right, Trevor has picked the Expedition, and I'll talk you through the cocktails in a minute. The Undead Gentleman and Trade Winds. And one of them is blended, and I've even switched the blender on, he says. There we go. So we've even got the blender ready to go. So awesome. Right, where do we get to from the tikis? Right, from the questions. Got my coconut Mai Tai. Adrienne, coconut Mai Tai, yes. Oh, hang on. There we go, Nicholas. What is the best? Oh, see, we'll get to that. That's a video in itself. Do you know what? After the Cooper Libres and after the daiquiris today, and I've got to film the follow-up video to the daiquiris. I've done white rum for daiquiris or light rum. I'm going to do an aged rum, well, a gold rum for daiquiris as well. Getting into the old pina colada is just going to blow my mind. Off the back of today for daiquiris, no, I'm not going to give the game away. I'm not going to give the game away at all in the slightest. No, you'll have to wait for the video. Right, Jace. Choose the choice of rums from Asda at the minute. It's gone downhill. I've not been. Asda is a bit of a pain in the backside for me to get to in Cambridge, I'll be honest. So I go to like Asda maybe twice a year because it's a proper pain. Paul. Oh, you've ordered it as well? Yes. Right, Pat's got a question. Pat's done it properly. Look, there we go, boys and girls. That's how you ask a question. Question in capital letters, and then the rest of the question. Pat, well done. That's how you get your question noticed. What is the best time to drink an espresso martini? You spelt that wrong. It's EX, espresso martini. So we'll forgive you there, but everyone knows it's espresso martini. What's the best time to drink espresso martini on a school night so I don't fall asleep? I reckon you do a 2-pronged attack. Yeah, I reckon you do an espresso martini roughly about kind of 4:30, 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30, anywhere between there, 4:30 through to 5:30. I reckon you have an espresso martini then, right? And that kind of gets the juices flowing, ready for the evening. And then I reckon you have one about 9 o'clock-ish, like a little top up. But, you know, you proper espresso, not this like weak fake espresso stuff, like proper 8s, 7, 8s, 9s, like ristretto, like proper. So yeah, you go for a 2-pronged attack, early doors, top yourself up about 9 o'clock, jobs are good, and that's what we reckon. See, 9 o'clock, you can still go to bed by midnight. Yeah, there we go. Right, there we go. Carl, hey Carl, Kevin. Where we go, Rachel's here, loves it. She loves the NutriBullet. There, Rachel. Right, Claire. What time are you working tonight, Claire? Wish I could play along. Driving at 1 a.m. for work. Boo. Right, and we've caught up with the comments already. Bloody hell, it's like 40 plus people on already. That's insane. This, right, I have to say, do you know what's really, really funny, right, for this? As I said, this has got 11 little mini daiquiris in it. Do you know the one rum that I can taste that really kind of puts that over the edge? Flipping French agricole. That is the one flipping thing that speaks out to me. I tell you, you should. I didn't do it in the Cuba Libres, but the daiquiri video, that is like just funky. Right, Pat, you should have used the next. Pat, you should know me. Look, I'm not going to pick you up in your spelling. I'm not one of those guys. Look, I don't correct people's spelling. You know, when they do the whole 2 and 200 and all that malarkey. But everyone knows it's espresso martini. EX. We know it is. Don't espresso. Espresso's for like posh people. We do proper espresso martinis. Especially when it's rum, you know. Vodka, yeah, but rum espresso martinis. That's the way forward. Charlie on Facebook. Hello, Charlie. Let's give you a moment of fame, Charlie. Oh no, that's Trevor. Trevor's snuck in there with a comment. Hang on. There we go, Charlie. Charlie, you need to come over to YouTube because all the cool people hang out on YouTube. And no one can see your comments. So you need to come over. Right. Trevor. Agricoles. Do you know what? My palate has changed massively. Like literally 3 or 4 years ago, I couldn't have handled an agricole. Now they're like, oh, that's a bit naughty. Neat agricoles? No. I don't think I'm ever at that point. But agricoles in cocktails makes me want to revisit. I can't wait to do the Mai Tai video because revisiting with a few. I need to add a few more agricoles before I do a Mai Tai. But there's some good. Yes, Charlie's coming over to Faceache. Coming from Faceache to YouTube. Who's this? Kieran's on Faceache as well. Been a while. Hope you're well. I'm good, Kieran. I'm good. Claire. Right. Rev that blender. Yes, let's rev that blender. Yeah, Charlie's on Facebook now. There we go. Oh no, it's a different Charlie. We've got Charlie Wilson and Charlie Butler. Hello, Charlie. Right, Claire. What's Claire saying? Might have to open my... What? Might have to open my... Oh, your agricole. Right, Trevor V. Oh, both Trevors are in the house. Trying the agricole with Ting. Yeah, I know, but it's that thing, innit? Right, so... Hello, Charlie B, Charlie Butler. Right, so... I've got the 3 cocktails in order on here. Let me put the... Oh, hang on, I need to get rid of that. So let me hide that. Hide. So cocktail number 1. On my thing, we're going to do the expedition. So let's do... Is it that one? Which one is it? Oh, it's that one. Look at that. I don't know whether you can read that. I'm going to read that out to you, so don't panic. This is Trevor Rose's. Trevor 1, Trevor 2, you can argue amongst yourselves which one's number 1 and which one's number 2. I've given up now. I'm just going to call you the Trevors. There we go. So both from Canada, both neighbours. They're only like a few hours from each other, but they're neighbours. Anyway, so the expedition. These are all Trevor Rose's cocktails. He's picked out from, for those that have just joined, the whole Smugglers Cove book. And this is the early part. This book's broken down really well. So let me read you all about the expedition. The journeys of Don Beach inspired this cocktail. From Don's roots in New Orleans, we start with bourbon. As his travels took him to the Caribbean, we add rum and spices. And as he sets up shop in Southern California, we add fresh citrus and honey. At the Mai Kai of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, ex-Don the Beachcombers bartender, Mario, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his surname, Mariano Licodine, don't know, invented one of his most famous drinks, the Black Magic, which uses coffee and citrus. Inspired by the Black Magic, we add Bitterman's New Orleans coffee liqueur, we add Kahlua, which brings us full circle to Don's original home. So basically, the expedition is around Don's journey from where he started off to where he ended up, with a few bartenders in between and his cocktail. So we're going to need I've got some. You can tell I've been juicing limes. We've got some lime juice ready to go. We are going to need. Let's put that down there. Some cinnamon syrup. We are going to need some honey syrup. We're going to need some vanilla syrup. 2 ounces of seltzer. So soda water. Did I get my soda water out? Oh, hold that thought. Soda water. I didn't get my soda water out. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's right in front of me. There it is. Soda water. We got a soda water. There we go. Now, Trevor Rose. Let's go back to the comments. Trevor Rose. Trevor Rose. Right, Trevor. Trevor. Hey, Angus. How you doing? Georgie F. I'm stuck in the airport. Georgie F. I thought you were... Hang on. Did you just go away for like 2 days? I thought you'd flown somewhere. Right. Trevor Rose. Do we do Kahlua or do we do Mr. Black? Wherever my Mr. Black's gone. There, right in front of me. I've kind of read up about Bitterman's New Orleans and it does say sweetish. So in my head, I think Kahlua. But Trevor Rose, this is on you. What do we say? Now, it does also say 2 ounces of black blended rum. Now, the Smugglers Cove, if you've got the book, is very good at sort of categorising the rums up. I don't have a black blended rum, as in Gosling's or anything like that. But what I do have is a black blended overproof rum, which is OFTD. So what I'm going to do, instead of 2 ounces, and I'll guide you through the recipe in a sec. Instead of 2 ounces of OFTD, I'm actually going to use like 1.5 ounces of that instead. All right, so it's black, it's blended, it's a great dark rum, a black rum, like molasses, caramels added to that to caramel up. So I'm going to use that, but I'm not going to use the full 2 ounces. And then it says 1 ounce of bourbon. Now, here's another question. I don't know whether it's Kahlua. Right, okay, Trevor. Right, bearing in mind, you know my whiskey collection. I've now got Crown Royal, thanks to Trevor, other Trevor. I've got Jack Daniel's Single Barrel, I've got JD Rye, and I've got JD. So Trevor Rose, which JD shall I use, or Crown Royal? It's up to you. I'm thinking the JD Rye might be more equivalent to some of your bourbons, like your better bourbons, but I don't know. So Trevor Rose, it's on you. Georgie F. I went away for 2 days. I've worked tomorrow and my flight is delayed. Georgie F. Where are you? Why was I not invited? Where did you go? Yeah, see, Pat, there we go. See, Pat says, right, all that syrup, I'd add Mr. Black. But, Pat, we are talking literally 15 mil of that and then like 7.5 mil of vanilla. So, actually, we're not talking too much sugar. And tiki is a little bit sweet, but we've got the citrus and the rum to kind of balance it out and the boost. So, Trevor's saying regular JD. Okay, cool. Right, let's swap that out for regular JD. I do need to, now that we've gone down a tiki rum sort of mindfest, I do need to get myself a proper bourbon. I might bow to peer group pressure, might do like a, what are we talking, Knob Creek or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going bullet. That's a bit, So, tiki, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 8 ingredients. I'm not going to faff around with garnishes and all that. That's a bit too much. So we're not going to do that. Right, how's this one? I've forgotten which one's this. This is served in a tiki mug or a 16-ounce glass. Is this the flash blended one? 12-ounce crushed ice. Flash blend. Right, this is the flash blended one. Rachel. Right. I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to do that. Right, let's put my book before that gets a bit wet. I don't want to ruin my book. I can sit up there. So, right then. We are going, for those of you playing along, I'm going to get rid of the expedition thingamy-bob job off screen and I'll talk you through it. How do we go? We go back there. Right, there we go. Chat. We've got loads for you on. Mum and Dad's place in Spain? You never invited me. Georgie F. Shots at barista. Georgie F. We need to have a night out in Bulldog. Charlie B. What's Charlie B saying? Have you tried Uncle... No. Never heard of it, let alone tried it. Uncle Nevis Cherry Charcoal Bourbon. Never heard of it. Where are you, Charlie B? Where are you in the world? Right. So, struggling to see you with that much on screen. All right, Kevin, calm down, calm down. Hello, James. Hello, Sam. How are you two? You know, it's all about you. Ignore, push daddy and mummy out of the way. It's all about you two. Right. So we've got the old NutriBullet on there. We start with, I'm going to go my little colourful, see-through jigger. We're going to do 1 ounce, 30 ml of lime juice. So 30 ml, a lot of lime to start off with. West London. Posh, that's the posh area, isn't it? West London is as in not Stratford. What's the word? I can't think. Where do I go in West London? Shepherd's Bush. That's why I know West London. There we go. Right, we're going 1/2 ounce of cinnamon syrup. Is it that one? 1/2 ounce, 15 ml of cinnamon syrup. There we go. 1/5. Oh, I do love that. Can the horse box fit in the drive in Spain? Yes. Road trip. Road trip. So cinnamon syrup. Georgie, we're taking the horse box. Road trip. So 15 ml of cinnamon syrup. We're going 1/2 ounce of honey syrup. And if you're just using honey at home, bearing in mind this will either, I don't know what Monin is to be honest, but it'll either be 2 to 1 or 1 to 1. I'm assuming Monins will be 2 to 1 to be fair. It doesn't really say. But if you're using regular honey at home, honey to water to make it more runny will be a 2 to 1. So we're doing 15 ml. So we've got 15 ml of cinnamon, 15 ml of honey syrup. Northwest London. Heathrow. Oh, well, that's proper west, isn't it? Which terminal? Which terminal do you... Are you like Tom Hanks? Do you live in one of the terminals? Right, 1/4 ounce of vanilla. So it's 7.5 ml of vanilla. There we go. God, we're getting this spot on, aren't we? Right, so we've now got 37.5 ml of sweetener. But we've got 30 ml of lime juice, so, you know, it's not too bad. Not too bad. 2 ounces of seltzer. Is this going in the blender? Crazy. We're going to blend some stuff. We're going to blend some fizzy stuff. So 2 ounces, 60 ml, double, a US Canadian double bubble. 2 ounces of seltzer. It's a bit crazy, seltzer, considering this is like crushed ice. Yeah, it's a bit crazy adding seltzer with crushed ice, but hey ho, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with the Smugglers Cove. 1/4 ounce of coffee, so 7.5 ml of Kahlua, 7.5. It's a little bit over. I'm being, you know, normally I just chuck that in, but we're doing it properly because I want to taste these. Now, 2 ounces of black blended rum. As I say, this would be like your Goslings, not Captain Morgan's. No. We're not talking Captain Morgan's. We're talking not proper rums. So your Goslings, stuff like that. No, not Kraken, not Kraken. So instead, I've got my flipping Nora. That's delicious. And instead of 2 ounces, because it's 69% and Goslings is, I think it's 40 on the dot. I'm going for 1.5 ounces instead of 2. All right. So 45 ml of OFTD. Oh, flipping Nora. That's delicious. That's what we're going for. I tell you what, this doesn't smell pretty damn good. And then bourbon, we're going for 1 ounce of bourbon. Charlie works as a bartender at Terminal 5. Yes, Charlie. Right, 30 ml, 1 ounce of JD. Right, there we go. Lovely jubbly. So we are all there. Ingredients. Now, smuggling, when you get into tiki books like proper, even beach bum berries, I don't know if you can see beach bums and all that there as well. They're very specific about the amount of ice they use. And this one calls for 12 ounces of crushed ice. I have got my crushed ice. I just need my 12 ounces. I've forgotten what's a 12 ounce glass, to be fair. I reckon that's as near as damn it to a 12 ounce glass. Might even be slightly more, but I'm gonna use that. It's my little measuring pot. 12 ounces, let's get rid of a bit of that. I think that's about 12 ounces. Might be 14, but we shall see, I don't want to water it down too much. everyone's like in deep stunned silence that we're doing this. So 12 ounces of crushed ice. And then the crazy thing, it says 4 to 6 small agitator cubes. So by agitator cubes, I'm using chunky ice. There we go. I'm going to use 3 agitator cubes. And flash blend. Now flash blend is literally like 5, like a proper, you know, one of those smoothie blender things with the prongs that just fit in. So we literally do this for like 5 seconds, all right, and that is it, okay? 5 seconds. So, are we ready? Are we counting down? I'm gonna cover my mic so you don't get the whole zzz. Although I know Rachel's like, oh, that's good. Right, so 5 seconds. Oh, there we go. Right. There we go. Nicholas, going to be served in a hurricane glass. What's the glass for this? I don't know, a tiki mug or a 16-ounce mug? Yeah, of course it can. 16-ounce mug. So I know that's roughly 16 3/4. So I'm going to serve it in that. And it says with a gated finish because we don't want the big chunks of ice. My gated finish is going to be my finger. There we go. There we go. Excuse fingers. I could get the Hawthorne strainer. Oh, look at that there. I tell you what, they've done that before, ain't they? They've done that flipping well before. That was a 16.3 ounce glass, I think. And I know that because of the drink stuff. And I've still got my little agitator cubes in there, look. Look at that. They know their onions, don't they? Perfect. 12 ounces of crushed ice. They flipping know their onions. I have to say. Right. I have to say. So, and this one is garnished with an edible orchid. I need to get involved in some of this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Add garnish there, edible orchid. So, this is, let's put this up on screen again, so everyone can see what this was. Which one was this one? The Expedition, which was that one. Yes. So I'm going to stand this side. There you go, so you can see me. I've never tried this. I don't know what it's going to taste like. Ooh, hello. Oh. Honey, cinnamon. The little coffee's coming now. The coffee's coming at me now. It's only 7.5 ml. That's really good. That's why I love kind of like, I don't think this is traditionally classed as a tiki drink. But that's why I flipping love them, because you get all these little different flavour bombardments. Like the first up is the honey and cinnamon. And then the coffee comes up at the end. But now the plantation, oh flipping hell, that's delicious, is coming at me. Proper rum forward. Oh, I like that. Mummy Barman, you don't have to come on camera. Mummy Barman is there for you. If you want it, you can have it. It's right there. People want to hear your reaction. I know you won't come on camera, but people want to hear your reaction. I'll give you a fresh straw as well. I'll give you a white straw. Here we go. That's really good, Trevor. We like that. The Expedition. Let's get rid of that. That's a cracker. So has anyone made that with this? Has anyone kind of played along? And we'll catch up with the comments. Can't be served. Right, tiki. What's Trevor? Trevor. The tiki mug used was the one on the cover. Oh, right, okay. So that was how it was served. I haven't even... Oh, I've got brain freeze now. That was the tiki mug that they used. Look, there we go. Look at the mint and all that. Proper tiki on there. It's funny. Like, there's no juices. There's no 150ml of pineapple juice or 50ml of orange juice or anything like that. That's what proper rum and tiki cocktails are all about. It's just like nothing in there at all. It's just really, really good. We like that. Mummy Barman's not coming through. She might miss out. Right, Trevor V, the other Trevor. That's tasty. I had to use Sprite because I was out of soda, but Danny... Trevor V's made that as well. Nice. Trevor V, what rum did you use? That's kind of what I want to know. That's super dangerous. I wish she comes. Look, I won't get her on screen, but hopefully you can hear her. Hang on, let me take the mic off. Oh, you don't have to whisper.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
What can you taste?
All sorts.
All sorts. Oh, she's disappeared with it now, look. She's gone. Oh, well, that's the last I'm seeing of that one. Well, that's just a daiquiri.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, pisshead.
Oh no, that's horrible.
Well, it's just a daiquiri, isn't it? It's like proper cocktails.
No.
She's gone. Right. So, right, hang on. Where do we get to? Super dangerous. Oh, Trevor V. There we go. Used Goslings and Old Grandad. Oh, Old Grandad. What's Old Grandad? I'm going to get Old Goslings is next on my list. I'm going to have some Goslings, I think. But I kind of... No, I'm going to get some Goslings. Trevor Rose, Karuba, and Four Roses. Right, Trevor. Right. The two Trevors. I think you're the only Americans in the house. And if anyone else is, I'm really sorry. The two Trevors... Americans. You're Canadians, but you know what I mean. Right. I'll take that back. The two Trevors, I think you're the only Canadians in the house. If I was going to have one bourbon, what would I get? Bourbon for cocktails, what would I get? I don't want to faff around with lots of different bourbons. One bourbon for cocktails that will do the job. What should I get? The two Trevors, that's open to you. Right. Alex, what's Alex saying? Could you do the Missionary Downfall? Yes, that's a cocktail for another night. Alex, hit me up in my DMs, Insta, WhatsApp, whatever. And we'll do that next week. There we go. How's that for you? Because we've already got this week planned. Right. Any legends who made it? Post in the Discord. StB live show. Yes. I need to take... Oh. I was just going to say I need to take a photo of that, but it's disappeared, isn't it? Mum, take a photo of it. Right. Charlie Butler, looks like my kind of drink. Honestly, it's really tasty. I don't have half of that stuff, so can't follow, but it looks well nice. But that's the simple thing, right? You can make that stuff really, really easy. You know, like, right, so let's break this down. Sugar, oh, here she comes, look. Well, you've drunk half it now. I'm not going to take a photo of that, am I? That's like the ice. No, it's all right, don't worry. I'll make it properly. I'll take a photo of it.
Get up, look.
Oh, God, you've been drinking all day. Right, let's break this down sugar syrup wise. Make one batch of sugar syrup, 1 part caster granulated sugar to, 2 parts sugar to 1 part water. Yeah, 2 to 1. Do that, make your sugar syrup. Get yourself a little bottle for like £1 or £1.50 of vanilla extract. Get yourself some runny honey and then get yourself like a little cinnamon stick as well. You can make... Literally, you can, off that little bit of sugar syrup, you can make 3 sugar syrups there. And that's going to cost you the best part of like £4. Maybe a fiver if you push the boat out, right? Because sugar's less than £1. Your water comes out your tap. You know, a cinnamon, a vanilla pod, what? £2. Vanilla extract, £1. Honey, £2 maybe, depending if you've got posh honey. You can make, and they'll just last for weeks and weeks and weeks. Yes, if you buy these, they're like £6, £7, £8 a bottle, and they will last because they've got lots of stuff in them. But you don't have to spend that much. I am going to do a video of my go-to rum cocktail syrups. And I thought I was going to do I had it all planned out, my top 5 rum cocktail, and I've got to 7 or 8 already. And that's without even thinking. So I will do my cocktail syrups, but you can make these really easily. Steve just got mugged. Yes, I got mugged off. Don't call us American, you Spaniard. Sorry, Trevor V. You know, it was a slip. It was a slip. I do apologise. I corrected myself. Old Grandad is pretty great multi-purpose. I don't know what Grandad is. Right. Carl Short. Carl Short, me and Carl are going to get a boat and we're going to go around the Isle of Wight next year, apparently. I know, just been stupidly... Oh, he's talking to Trevor. That's fine. Carl. Trevor. Very good mixer. Have you answered the question? Is that the bourbon I should get? I don't know. I'm scrolling through these comments here. I don't know. Trevor, oh, notes. We've got notes. We've never had notes in capital letters before. We've had question, but not notes. The recipes for the syrups. Yes, they are. They are. Right. I love, and do you know what? Right, I'd noticed this before. I love the way, if I could get it, I know what page it's on, 326. Because that's the bit I have been studying for quite a while, right? So we have got how to make all the syrups on there. Really, really easy. Oh, it's right there, look. Hang on, which finger am I on? This one. Right there, look. Passion fruit syrup. I love the way it's funkin' passion fruit. You just add funkin' passion fruit puree to sugar syrup, and that's their passion fruit syrup. I love that. Brilliant. So yeah, they're all in that book. Really, really good. Right. Nicholas, hello. Get Knob Creek 9-year. That sounds a bit posh to me. 9-year-old with bourbon. Really? Oh no, wrong one. Charlie Butler. It's that. Look, I'll hold it up again. Look. There we go. We reckon I've got lots. I don't know if you can see. You can see them there. Look, I've got lots of dedicated rum books. There we go. But Smugglers Cove it's expensive, and when Amazon's got it in stock, it literally flies out. You have to get in quick. When they've got it in stock, you have to get it really quick, because then it will take a couple of months to get it back in. Hence, I've had it on Kindle for flipping years, because every time I thought to buy it, it was out of stock. But yeah, right. So the comments are dried up again, so that means I've caught up. I've done well. So let's get on to Trevor V. Are you arguing with Knob Creek 9-year-old? That's what I want to know. So is that arguments coming here? So cocktail number 2. Oh, hang on, I forgot this bit. Oh no, I don't need that. Cocktail number 2 was. Is that the next one? Yes, the Undead Gentleman, and I'll come this side, so I'm not. Well, I can do. I was planning with this earlier. Look. Hello. So I'll stand here and I'll read the Undead Gentleman. So the Undead Gentleman, and again, if you're just joining this, these 3 cocktails were picked by TREVOR ROSE in Canada. This is a zombie that's been simplified slightly and served on a stem for a sophisticated. It says savage, but I'm going sauvage. Sophisticated sauvage. It was created by Martin Kate, who wrote the book. Okay, so that's one of his cocktails. The author, and the Smugglers Cove is actually a cocktail bar. That's what it is. And that's where it comes from. So it's created by Martin Kate, 2011. And, glassware is a chilled coupe. Chilled coupe. What should we go for? Let's go. How much are we going there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a lot. I can't use that one. So I'm going to use. Hang on a second. I'm going to use. That'll do. Oh, where's my tiki coupe? There it is. There it is. Right. Let's use that one. So, excuse my belly if it's coming out to show. Put that away, that away. And the whole point of that. Sorry about the faff, I should have planned that. Let's put this in the freezer. So that's nicely chilling away. Right, so ingredients for this. Absinthe, 1 dash of absinthe blanc. Now, I don't have absinthe behind the bar, but I do have pastis, my Cornish pastis. I don't know where my bottle's gone. I know I've kept it out somewhere. I can't think for the life of me where it is. I've got my Tarquin's Cornish pastis. And I know it's here somewhere and I can't see it. So we don't, there it is. There it is. There it is. I knew I had it somewhere. So that's what I'm using for my absinthe. It's like Tarquin's pastis. Pastis, think Pernod but better. So we've got that, okay? We only need a tiny bit. We're going to rinse the glass, okay? So I'm going to do that. We need some more lime juice. It says ½ ounce of fresh grapefruit juice, white or pink. Do you know what? For the last 6 months or so, probably a year, I've not been able to get white grapefruit juice, only pink. I went to Sainsbury's this morning for a bit of difference, and I've got white and I've got pink. So I don't know which one to use there. Crazy. That one does say, look, that one's got pink on the label and that one's got white on the label. So I've got both of those. We're going back to the cinnamon syrup. We're going JD Taylor's Velvet Falernum, which is there. Hang on, let me get rid of this because this is going off the screen now. We've got Velvet Flernum. We're going 1 ounce of black blended overproof rum. Now they do specifically call for OF. Oh flipping Nora, that's delicious. That's one of their black blended overproof rums. So we're going for that. It says 1.5 ounces of blended aged rums. The 2 rums that I've got in this category are Eldorado 5-year-old and Dawley's 5-year-old. I'm probably going to use Eldorado. I've decided on Eldorado. That's what I'm going to use for that. So I've got Eldorado 5-year-old. It's my, where has it gone? Blended aged rum. I've got my Angostura bitters, which are now in a posh bottle because I've stolen that from Drink Stuff. Look, it's empty now. It's empty. It's nothing in there. Because it's all in these. Look, I like these. I'm going to get some more of these. I'm going to steal some more of these from Drink Stuff. And garnish is an intertwined lime and grapefruit twist. Okay. Rinse the chilled coupe with absinthe blanc, blah, 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 into a cocktail shaker. So this is a shake. This is a double strained cocktail malarkey jobby. Right. Okay. So let's put this back here. Let's go back to the chat. I can see a little bubble above my chat. What's the chat? What's going on in the old chat? Oh, hang on. Whoa! Oh my word, I've missed loads here. Missed loads. Charlie B, what bit? Right, Trevor Rose. What's Trevor? 45 here for Knob Creek, and it's 100 proof, good for mixing. Okay, all right. Charlie B. Thank you. It's in stock in my Amazon basket. Awesome. Kevin. Rachel has just announced £15. It arrives tomorrow. What, the book? Awesome. Hey, Ray. How are you? Ray. Right. Jason. Oh, could you use? Yeah. Obviously, absinthe's got a higher ABV to it. So I have got some absinthe. I forget where it is now. I've got some absinthe down there, but I just love the notes to this Cornish pastis. I really do like that, actually. I'm not a huge fan of Pernod, but the Cornish pastis really does kind of is nice. It is decent. I could quite happily drink that on its own. So yeah, anything kind of ouzo aniseedy kind of thing will give you the very similar notes to an absinthe. Very similar, not the same, but similar. All right, so they'll do the job. Oh, flipping hell, that's delicious. And RD? What's the RD? RD. Should that be ED? Is that next to the keyboard? Have you done a typo? Is that ED? That's ED, isn't it? Eldorado 5. Yeah, of course it is. Eldorado. Yeah, oh, look, he's corrected himself. Look, I know. Oh, there we go. ED. So, OFTD and Eldorado work for rums hit. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Trevor. White grapefruit, if you have it. I'm going, well, okay, all right. We're consigning the pink grapefruit to the old fruit bin. So we're going for white grapefruit. And I've even got my little juicer here because that will never fit in my Mexican elbow. So I've got my little juicer ready to go for that. Question, Snowy. Hello, Snowy. Favourite coconut rum? Easy, Coca Canu. Oh, don't, no, wait. Mahiki. Mahiki's not a coconut rum, it's a liqueur. And if we're going down that route, we're talking liqueurs. Excuse the belly. If we're going down coconut rum liqueurs, so Malibu, Mahiki, and all that malarkey, Kalani. Kalani will blow your little socks off for a coconut rum liqueur. Okay. For coconut rums, hands down, Coca Canu, cheapest chips, distilled by Ray and Nephew in Jamaica. Hands down, the best coconut rum you will ever taste in your life. Smashes DMF, smashes. Aluna is very, very nice as well. Aluna, but Aluna's just subtle. It's like toasted coconut, very, very subtle. Coca Canu is like no other. Honestly, it's just gorgeous. And once you go Coca Canu, you will never go back to anything else. But do not, and without getting all geeky, do not compare Mahiki, Kalani, Takamaka that I've got right there, Malibu, I can't remember what I just said that. Do not compare them to rums. They're not, they're liqueurs. Okay, there's a lot sweeter, less rum involved, but that is hands down the best liqueur, coconut rum liqueur. on the market, hands down. All right. So that I would have that alongside Cocoa Cannon. They're my two go-tos. Liqueur, rum. All right. Boom. Done. Done. Right, that goes on the side there. Right, where do we go to? Snowy. There we go. Snowy. Right. Pat's got a question. Does alcohol evaporate in the posh bitter bottles? No. Well, it depends how hot your house is. No, all this rubbish about alcohol. In fact, unless your house is like flipping hot, and I mean flipping hot, of course it's not going to bloody evaporate. All this stuff about like whatever they're called, like eternity. They're not called eternity bottles and all that, but whatever they're called, it's just rubbish. It's just if you get any alcohol that's going to evaporate, you need to turn your flipping heating down in your house from proper sauna level to normal level, because unless you're in bloody like the tropics, it's just not hot enough to evaporate. It really isn't. You've got to think, like, you know, alcohol will start evaporating at what, 60, 70 degrees UK Celsius. And where do we live at? You're lucky if we get to 30 degrees in the UK. So no. There we go. Rant over. No. Ray, we don't. I was having this chat with with Trevor the other day. We don't. Lemon Heart 151 has never made its way to the UK in the last 25, 30 years. Very disappointingly. I've never tried it. I've never ever tried it. I would love to. I know it does in the Rum Tiki world. I know it does get compared quite a lot to OFTD. But I would love to try Lemon Heart 151 because I know it gets talked about a lot. But no, it's never in the last 84, 85, I think was the last time it got shipped over here. So, you know, we've not had it in what, 25, where are we? 35, hang on, 35 years. Yeah, 35 years. We've not had it in that long. So, yeah, we've not had the pleasure for some reason. Hang on, whoa. London is closer to the equator than you. By what? To me, by what? Like 40 miles, 50 miles. What's the ABV of those coconuts? Ray Nephew is 37.5. So 37.5%. And Kalani is 30. 30 dead. Kalani is. Whereas Malibu's like 21. And even Takamaka, hang on a minute, bear with me. And just so you know that I'm not a complete rum snob, because I'm not. I have got Malibu. We do like a bit of Malibu. I'm not slagging it, but you know, Ethan's going the next one up. Like Takamaka knocks spots off. And that's a rum liqueur as well. Seychelles rum. Knocks spots off that and Mahiki. You know, it's just really, really good. 25%? Yeah, 25% ABV. But yeah, that's really good. But Kalani is just flipping phenomenal. Honestly, it really is. Right, let's pop them back there. Right, let's crack on for cocktail number 2. Oh, God, all these questions. Candlefire. Hello, Candlefire. Any decent absinthe cocktails? Oh, I don't know. Absinthe. Oh, ouch. What did I do there? I banged my head on the thing earlier. Oh, really hurts. Right. Absinthe cocktails, no. Water. Just drink it water. That's as far as I get with absinthe cocktails. I only use absinthe for rinses, like Sazeracs and things like that. So I can't think of any other absinthe cocktails off the top of my head. Right then. Let's crack on and let's make this a bad boy. So again, this is the Undead Gentleman, courtesy of, if you just joined us, because the numbers are going up, they're flying up now. If you just joined us, because I've noticed a bump of like 10, 11 actually, in the last sort of 15 minutes or so. If you just joined us, tonight we're doing cocktails from Smugglers Cove cocktail book. And 3 cocktails picked by Trevor Rose over in Canada. That's what we're doing tonight. We've done one already. Mummy Barman's stolen it, so that's gone. That was obviously really good. So this one is the Undead Gentleman. So I'm going to talk you through this one. This is a shaken cocktail, isn't it? Where's my shaker? What do I do with it? Oh, it's got daiquiri in it, so we'll have to use a glass. We'll have to use that. So, first off, we're going... That's absinthe. That's for the glass, so we're not doing absinthe first. We're doing half an ounce of fresh lime juice. All right, so 15... Hang on a minute. I've got to keep on eye on these. Anyone noticed Aldi and their range have about 6 or 7... 6 or 7 what? What are we talking about? 6 or 7. 6 or 7 what? 6 or 7 what, Cole? All the comments flying in. Ray, yay, hey dear, what? I got to sit this one out. I have no grapefruit juice. I have tried a zombie with orange juice before and it's just not the same. No, you need grapefruit. And honestly, you know, to be fair, right, we are lucky in the UK because I normally have this. This is kind of my go-to grapefruit juice because it is just literally 100% grapefruit juice. So you've got the bits in it, but it's pink. But this has been opened for 10, 12 days or so. You can tell it's got the grapefruit. Can you see that around the top? Look, can you see the little bits on there? So I wanted to, because it's Trevor, I wanted to do this cocktail justice. So I bought some proper grapefruit today, just to kind of see. So we'll do that. So anyway, let's crack on. Half an ounce of lime juice, so 15 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice. We are going to do half an ounce of grapefruit juice. So let me get my knife. Oh, there we go. Knife out to play. There we go. Oh, look at that. Just to show it is. Oh, hang on. Hide. So you can see what's going on. There we go. So look, we've got white grapefruit juice. So let's just squeeze all that out. Do you know what? I couldn't handle grapefruit juice years ago, but now I can properly drink it. I'm not sure about, because I haven't had white grapefruit juice for ages because we just can't get it. We can't even get it in cartons in the UK normally. So I'm looking forward to having a little try of this. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look, there we go. Lovely, jubbly. Look at all the juice that's come out of that. Right. So we're doing, what are we doing? Half an ounce of grapefruit juice. 16 ml. 16 ml grapefruit juice. That'll be right. If it was 20 ml, I'd pour it away, but 16 ml we can get away with. So 15 ml of grapefruit juice. Half an ounce of cinnamon. So again, 15 ml of cinnamon syrup. Call the bumping numbers, they're all coming on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've just gone up again. We are making cocktails from Smugglers Cove tonight, courtesy of Trevor. Thank you for joining us. Cheers for the old daiquiri. We've been on the daiquiris all afternoon. Philippines, I can see you. I'll say hello in a minute. I can see your comment. Right, cinnamon. JDT VF. JDT VF. The falernum. What are we going? Half an ounce? Yeah, half an ounce of falernum. So 15 ml of falernum in there as well. Right, now we come to the good stuff. We're going for 1 ounce of black blended overproof rum, aka Lemon Heart 151 or OFTD. Oh, flipping hell, that's delicious. What do we say? 1 ounce. So 30 ml of OFTD. And for those of you that don't really know what that is, like, can we see the big 69? And that's not a rude 69 for you guys that are that way inclined. It's proof. It's ABV. So 69 proof, 169 ABV, 138 proof. And the reason why, so it says, if you're a complete OFTD virgin, right, let's just explain this for the newbies. If you're a complete OFTD virgin, right, let's just explain this because it's a funny story. People know it. Some do, some don't. On the bottle, it says old-fashioned traditional dark. What it actually stands for is, oh, flipping Nora, that's delicious. True story, because it's actually a gorgeous rum to drink neat. Strong, but very, very tasty. And the F doesn't stand for flipping Nora. It's that one. So we've got that. So we've got 1 ounce of OFTD. We're now going 1.5 ounces of a blended aged rum. And in the Smugglers Cove, the 2 rums that I've got that they recommended now. I think Chairman's Reserve might have been in there as well, actually, to be fair. But Eldorado 5-year-old or Dawley's 5-year-old. So they're the 2 ones I've got. I've gone for Eldorado. So what do we say? 1.5 ounces. Yes, 1.5 ounces, 45 ml of ED5. There we go. 1 dash of Angostura bitters, which now reside in my very posh bottle. And that's like completely empty because it's battered and bruised. So in my completely posh bottle, 1 dash, whoops. There we go. And am I missing, oh, what's that? Hang on. I put cinnamon in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Did I put cinnamon in? I'm sure I did. Did I put cinnamon in? I'm sure Yeah, I did. Yeah, I can smell cinnamon in there. Hang on. Right. There's loads of comments. Right, I'll go through these comments in a second. Blah, blah, blah. Shake with ice. Yep. Plenty of ice cubes. You have to be, if you think, what am I doing? You have these cocktails, right? Whenever you get a proper tiki book, even Beach Bum Berries and all that, they are, we did it in the first cocktail. I know there's quite a bump in numbers between the first cocktail and this number. Watch him. They are very specific with the quantities and like the ice. Okay, as you saw, you know, they say 12 ounces of crushed ice for the first cocktail, and it goes in a 16-ounce glass. And you saw exactly that it fit perfectly in my 16-ounce glass. So they're very specific, so you kind of want to do that. Right, so, good hard fire shake. Hey Sam, hey James. Right. Right, so now I need my little glass out the freezer. Look at that, properly frozen. And we do, it said 1 dash of absinthe blanc. So I'm just gonna, there we go. I'm gonna do, because the dash will be roughly about 2 or 3 spritzes, I'm gonna do a couple of spritzes, which is Tarquin's, this pastis. All right, so pastis, absinthe, whatever. 1, 2, I'm going to do 3. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Let's put my that. And then we're going to do a double strain. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, do you know what I mean? They're like perfect on their ratios, aren't they? I perhaps would have used like a slightly bigger coupe glass than that. But that'll do the job. I want some white roll because I'm going to get sticky elbows now. There we go. Right. So, and the garnish for this was an intertwined lime and grapefruit twist. Well, we're not going to faff around with garnishes, are we? So what does this taste like? This is called the Undead Gentleman. Wow. That is, wow. Get that little subtle hint of like pastis, the aniseed notes. They're like perfectly balanced. Absolutely perfectly balanced. I don't even really taste the grapefruit. I just get this like citrus that's not like, oh, wow. I can't even describe that. The cinnamon really does come through. I'll definitely put cinnamon in. But the rums make this. Mummy B, I know this is, hang on. Before you flipping steal the whole thing, because I know what you're like. Before you steal the whole thing, mother. You ain't stealing this one. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do, right. There we go. My little thing is Trevor's sending me photos. Like what, Trevor, why are you sending me photos in DMs? TREVOR ROSE. Right, Mummy Barman. There you go. It's a little shot for you. And I'm having the rest of this again. just so I get one this time. There we go. Right. That is stunning. I really love that. That's better than the first cocktail for me. Oh, I can't even begin to do. I love rum cocktails. I love rum cocktails. Right, let's go back to the cocktail comments, which are now, how old? 52? Oh, we're 8 minutes behind. Is your book out now, Steve? No. I actually might publish it very soon. I might not add to it because I'm going in the whole rum direction. I think here she comes there. I can see her. I can see her.
Do a swap.
Do a swap?
Yeah.
You pissed up already, look?
Yeah.
Look, that's all she's had, look. Hang on. Whoa. Don't disappear. Drink it.
Oh,
Well, have a proper drink, not a...
I have had. Oh, that's lovely.
You like that? Which one do you prefer?
That one.
You prefer this one?
But I'll have this.
She's gone. I've got that one back now, look. I might actually publish the cocktail book now, to be fair. I don't think the whole rum direction is kind of like thrown me a little bit with the whole cocktail book, but I might stick it up there. We shall see. Right, Trevor Rose. He's getting all pretentious for me. Yeah. Josh. Hey, Josh. You need to... What? Yep, we'll get the cherry DMF soon. We'll do that. Trevor... It kind of is a daiquiri, but not. I'm not. Look, I can get ego tender, I can, but I can also give it to you straight. You know, yeah, we could do a bit of both. Everyone smack that like button. Yeah, like it. Oh, we've just gone over the 50. Hello, 50 people watching. Hello, all 50 of you. Smash that like button. Yes. As I said, so that's gone up even more. For those of you that have just joined tonight, we are doing cocktails from Smugglers Cove, the go-to rum cocktail. I've got quite a few, to be fair, as you can see down there. Beach Bum. I've always loved. I've had this on Kindle for absolutely ages, but I bought this actually physical version. I've had it for about a week now, just under. And it's just opened my eyes up again because the Kindle version does not do this justice. So tonight we're doing Trevor Rose from Canada has picked 3 cocktails from this. And I think, to be fair, I actually really love that idea. So I think, to be fair, that might be a go-to going forward, like just 3 cocktails from Smugglers Cove, because it just takes you on a different journey of rum cocktails and what they're all about. But we shall see. But I really love this. So, Trevor Rose, if he sticks... Oh, yeah, hang on a minute. Oh, no, that's the next one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got it for the next one, young Trevor. I've got it for the next one. We've got it. Right. Oh, that was Paul. Sorry. Paul, yes. Right, Trevor, right, T2. There's an umbrella required for the last one. Yeah, there we go. See, we've got it. I see. I ain't going to let you down, Trevor. I ain't going to let you down. Don't worry. Right, jobs are good. Alho. Hey, Alho, how are you? Ross. Oh, Ross has got a like no entry sign going on here. What are we saying? What's with the PG? I said, oh, flipping Nora. Right. That's the amazing thing with this book. It doesn't limit to a certain brand of spirit or drinks. It's generally 12. Yeah, lovely. Jubbly. Right. What we got? Ross, it's 2 p.m. here. Have an 8 p.m. flight. Oh, he's got 6 hours to get pissed. Wife driving. Hello, Mrs. Rose. How are you, darling? Mrs. Rose, you know Mr. Rose has invited all of us leg ends over to Canada next year, don't you? We'll bring the booze. Right. Jordan. Oh, hello. What? Agricole Guava Cooler. Jordan, slide into my DMs. So we've got, what did we say earlier? We've got, I've forgotten already. But we've got, it's one of the famous ones and I can't think what it was. We've got one cocktail next week. Agricole Guava Cooler. Jordan, slide into my DMs, or someone slide into my DMs. I know Trevor's like probably do that, and we'll do that one next week. I don't know what page 209. Let's have a little look. I don't want. I've got sticky fingers. I don't want to like soil the book. 209. 204, 210, 210, 209. Agricole. Guava Cooler. Bundaberg. What? Bundaberg Guava Soda? Is that a thing? I've got Rubicon. That'll have to do. Lime juice. Liquor 43. Hello. Hello. I've still got my Liquor 43 somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, still got my liquor. Still got my L43. AOC Martinique rum. We have got some Martinique Agricole rum. And we've got some Angostura bitters. Who's that? Jordan. Slide into my DMs. That's definitely one for next week. Definitely 100% one for next week. We like that a lot. Right, let's put the old Agricole back. 2 weeks away, 1 week home. Nice. Like that, like that. Trevor, Carl, bet it's nice to be home, blah, blah, blah. Hungary is waiting in the wings. Ash, hello, Ash. Hello, Ash. How you doing, Ash? Ash, are you a football fan? Because you a Mackin or are you a Geordie? Because you red, you're blue. Black. Trying to keep this show on the rails. Hey, yeah, papoose. Right, Alex, there's another one, different name. Hello, Alex. Do you know of any good use for bamboo rum? Yep. Yep. I quite like bamboo. I've only got, it's down there somewhere. I've only got the old UK bamboo 35. I haven't got the new bamboo UK. So I don't know what the difference is in taste because they rebottled and re-ABV'd it last year. It went from 35 to 40% ABV. So I haven't got the new bamboo. And before people come at me going, oh, it's always been, but they've had two. And now they've had two for the US market, but now they've reformulated for the UK market. Hence, we've got a new 40% ABV bamboo. So I haven't tried it, that one, to be fair. Claire. Chapter of favourite rum cocktails in the book. I don't know. Question or statement? I don't know what that is. Ash. Hey, Mr. Rose, how's things? Oh, you were talking about... Oh, hang on. This is a name and a half, isn't it? Mushroom-headed Brogurt Slinger. Brogurt? I have no idea what that means, but hey, mushroom head. Yes. Oh, here's another comment. Roll and... Who are you? Roll and Fall. Hello, Roll and Fall. Hello there. Just want to thank you for... Yes. Good man. Good lady. I don't know. It's all these crazy names. I don't know who you are. I get so many comments from random like channel names. I don't know whether you're male or female or what. I'm assuming... I'm gonna take a stab in the dark. I'm gonna assume that you're a guy. So hello. It's all about the cocktail. We're on to cocktail number 3 now in a minute, and we're doing trade wins in a second. This is proper. I like this one a lot. I could drink this a lot. Trevor. Oh, is that referring to Mrs. Rose? That's all right. Look, we'll take care of Mrs. Rose when we say this. She'll want for nothing. We'll take her. Yeah, we'll sort her out. Don't worry. You put us up, we'll sort you all out. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, Charlie. Yes, we'll get there. Zacapa. I'm assuming you're talking about Centenario. It's more of a sipping rum, but yes, we'll get to that in cocktails. But we're going up. I'm purposely starting off. Ignore that. I'm purposely starting off with the kind of cheaper budget end of the rum scale. That's how I'm starting this journey off. Okay, once we kind of understand how all these rums kind of make different cocktails, different tasting cocktails, then we'll start to go up a few notches. And I've got a whole level of different rums that I'm really excited about getting in. So yes, Zacapa is not in this bunch yet. This is your classic standard, bog standard go-to £25 and under rums, ignoring the OFTD because that's overproof and expensive, but everything there And the Santiago, that was gifted. But everything there is literally under £25. Standard sort of £20-ish a bottle. Okay, so that's what we're going for first. We're kind of understanding the differences between your classic lower aged rums. That's what we're going for. So that'll come later. All right, Ash is talking to Trevor. Trevor. If doing agricole, do Don's Day afternoon. Right, DM me that. Ray, talking to Ray. I'm trying to catch up with those comments. I'm only a couple of minutes behind. I knew that would bait you. I knew I can bait the Mackens and the Geordies so easily. It's so funny. For those of you over the other side of the pond, it's like calling someone from we've got different regional variations all over the UK, but to really bring it home to the guys across the pond, it's like calling a New Yorker. It's like calling someone from Boston a New Yorker, or vice versa. That's what it's like calling like Ash a Geordie or a Mackin. So yeah, we have a bit of a banter. It's like calling an Aussie, and I'm good. I can normally pick an Aussie accent and a Kiwi accent, and I'm very good at winding Kiwis up and saying, "Oh, nice. Whereabouts in Australia are you from?" I'm very good at winding them up about that. Right, hang on. What? Claire, there's a comfy couch right beside it. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? Easy. I don't know what's going on there, but easy. Calm down. Aldi, Sea God Vanilla Rum is really nice. Is that the little $7.99 rums? I saw them the other day. There's like little bottles, half bottles, $7.99. I kind of want to get involved in them. Sea Dog, yeah, Ryan, Claire. So I'm just going through all these comments, all these questions. Trevor, what's Trevor? What happens in Trevor's house? What happens in Trevor's house goes on Instagram. It's the law. I'm a guy. Yes, see? My channel is about role-playing games. Okay. What roles do you play? Charlie B. I look forward to it. Got a couple of bottles. God, so many comments. I want to get onto Cocktail Free. I'm getting onto Cocktail Free. There's a lot of really good rums, blah, blah, blah. Right, I'm going to power through these comments. Aldi Sea Dog for Leo. Did I not just read that? Hang on, what happened there? Ryan, did you post that twice? What happened? Right, I've caught up. That's the last comment. Yes. Daisy. I don't know, Jordan. I don't know. Right, last one, and then I'm going to dive into Cocktail 3. What? 171? I don't know. Daisy de Santiago. 171. Daisy de Santiago. Lime juice, Demerara, seltzer. I haven't got Chartreuse. I need to get some Chartreuse. 1 ounce of blend. I reckon that could be quite good. I need to get some Chartreuse. That can't happen next week because I won't get Chartreuse in time for next week. Because it's freaking expensive, and I'm not going to use whole bottles of Chartreuse. I only want little bottles, so it'll take me a while to get them. But yeah, that could be good. Jordan, I prefer the other one that you sent me, which I've forgotten already. You need to DM me, Jordan. Jordan. You need to DM me. Slide into my DMs. Right. So, now, here we go. Note. He's got note in capital letters. Note for this drink, use 1 ounce of coconut syrup. I'm actually going to use my coconut. I've got it upside down, so it's ready to go. I'm actually going to use my coconut puree for this. Right, let's hide. Oh, here we go. He's got another note. Jesus Christ, what are you and your notes? Yeah, I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the ratio, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to take a punt because this is... I need to keep it that way up. Bloody hell, why is English like the 5th language down? I don't know, but it's very coconutty. Yes, here's a legend. He knows how to spell espresso. Look at that. I've tried to do my own espresso martini cocktail with Disaronno Velvet. I've not tried Disaronno Velvet. It's like the cream. It's like a cream liqueur. It's like Bailey's Disaronno, isn't it? Or something like that. I've not tried it yet, to be honest. Can I send you a DM? Yeah, slide into my DMs. It's all for chatting. Right. Whose show is this? TR is in charge. Right. right. I'm going to ignore you all now, hide, and I'm just going to turn the chat off. I'm going to go to my graphics panel. So whatever chat comes in, I ain't going to see it for 2 seconds. We are doing trade wins. Is that this one? Yes, there we go. Right, so I've got this. I really like this one now. I need to stand this side, don't I? And I need to wash my shaker out. So, trade wins. Let me read you the tiny bit of blurb. It's very, very tiny. If the wind is right, you can sail away and find the tranquility with this Jamaican drink from the 1970s. Origin, circa 1970s. Source, Beach Bum Berry Remixed. I've got that book. It's got it right here, look. Beach Bum Berry Remixed. Another, oh, wrong way. Another brilliant cocktail book. That's what you want. I love these ones. I've had these years. I love these. So that's where it's come from. Glassware Zombie. Okay, right. So ingredients. We are going for lemon juice, which I've also squeezed there. That's not my lime juice. Look, that's my lime juice. Bigger one. Lemon juice. 1.5 ounces of coconut cream. I'm going to go for it because I've looked at their recipe and I don't think that's that too far off, to be fair. It's not fresh cream of coconut, but it's close as. All right, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to go same as. And I can see little red dots above my chat. I'm not going into the chat. You're not distracting me too much yet. Right, 1 ounce of natural apricot liqueur, such as, ignore the first one, or Giffard Apricot de Russelin. Guess what we have, boys and girls? We have the exact apricot liqueur that they call for. 1 ounce of black blended rum. So again, I don't have a black blended rum like Gosling's or anything. So I'm going to go back to the OFTD. 1 ounce. I'm going to do probably 3/4 of an ounce, okay, of OFTD. Oh, flipping Nora, that's delicious. We are going for 1 ounce of blended lightly aged rum. So the choices for this were Appleton's, Chairman's Reserve, Eldorado 3-year-old, Mount Gay and Plantation 3 stars. Now, I have to say, after the daiquiri off earlier, I'm not going for Mount Gay. And that's a spoiler for Wednesday's video or Thursday's, depending how quick I edit. What I probably am going to do... Appleton. Hang on, I've got to come back into the chat here. Trevor Rose. Because this is your show... Oh, hang on, here we go. Oh, so many comments. I'm going to skip loads of comments and I'll go back. Trevor Rose, as this is your show, you've got a choice of Appleton's, and they call for that, Appleton's Signature Blend, or Chairman's, or ED3. Trevor Rose, which one? Oh, bloody hell. Wrong side. Hang on, that side. There we go. Right, Appleton's, Chairman's, or ED3. Trevor Rose, this is all on you. I personally am thinking Jamaica, Appleton Estate, but this is all on you. And maybe Plantation 3 stars, to be fair. I've got that one as well. But I know what I'm thinking. Oh, yeah. He said it. He said it. There we go. He clarified. There we go. Angel, Pat, and whoever else is chatting, we'll come back to you guys in a minute. But yeah, Appleton, that's what we're going for. That's what I was thinking. Right, so let's go back to the graphics. So we've got that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so there are 5 ingredients. We've got coconut. Let's get rid of Trevor's chat. Come on. Chop. There we go. Hide. There we go. Right. So, and let's get rid of that. So, we've got 5 ingredients. We've got Jamaican Appleton Estate rum. We've got flipping Nora, that's delicious. We've got apricot liqueur. We've got lemon juice. And we've got a coconut, basically coconut puree in a sense. All right. So, that's what we're going for. And I have to say, I left this one till last because this was the one I was looking forward to. And I'm stunned by that one. That one is flipping amazing. Right. Lemon wedge speared. I haven't got a lemon wedge. I've binned them all. Add all the ingredients to a mixer tin. Flash 12. Oh, see, this is another flash blend job. So, we need to get rid of this. This is another blendy drink. Right, so we're going to make it in our NutriBullet. Rach, calm yourself down if you're still watching, if you're still awake. Right, so we are going 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. So we're doing 30 ml of lemon juice. Lovely jubbly. We are doing 1.5 ounces of coconut cream. And as I say, I've looked at the recipe in Smugglers Cove, their own coconut cream. Yeah, it's going to taste slightly fresher than this, but I think this will be a good equivalent. Coco Real, not Coco Real. Yeah, Coco Real will be another one. No, Coco Lopez will need to add sweetness to it. Okay, the tins of Coco Lopez. So 1.5 ounces, so 45 ml of coconut. There we go. In there. Let's just dangle that over the side. We are going. Oh, coconut. We are going for 1 ounce of apricot liqueur. So 30 ml of apricot liqueur. Oh, coconut is so good. So 30 ml. Where's my little doodah? There we go. 30 ml of apricot liqueur. We are going for 1 ounce of black blended rum. So as I said, I haven't got black blended rum, but I've got overproof black blended rum. So I'm going, instead of 1 ounce, I'm going for just about 3/4 of an ounce. So 22.5 mil. So 3/4 of an. Actually, I'm going to go 2/3 of an ounce. There we go. That'll be about the same in ABV. Go. There's that. And then we are going to do, my last but not least, 1 ounce of a blended lightly aged rum. So I've gone for, Trevor's called for it as well, Angostura signature blend, Jamaican funky banana notes, 30 ml. Lovely jubbly. Right. This is the one that's exciting me greatly. So again, this calls for 12 ounces. 12 ounces of crushed ice. Where's my little, there it is. 12 ounces of crushed ice. Hang on, let's get rid of the water. Get rid of the water. Right, 12 ounces of crushed ice. There we go, that'll be roughly about 12 ounces of crushed ice. And 4 to 6 agitator cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We've got 5. 5 agitator cubes. We like some agitator cubes. This is a whole different level of bartending. This is, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Flash blend or blend. Flash blend. So 5 seconds. No more than that. Ready, steady. We'll cover the old. Flash blended. Come on, off you come. Oh, there we go. Oh, seals come off. There we go, that'll do. Right, zombie glass. They're all there. We could use a tiki glass. I'll probably need to wash them out, to be fair. But we'll go for a glass. Gated finish, so let's get rid of the old big chunks of ice. We don't want the big chunks of ice. Excuse fingers. Look, they've done it again, look. They know their onions. Look at that. That'll probably be full with that little bit that went on the bar top. They're good, look. They're the agitator cubes, look. Look at that. I tell you what, these people at Right Cocktail Books, they're all over, aren't they? And garnish for this would have been, add garnish. Lemon, oh yeah. Is that Laurie? What was that? Right, this is called the Trade Winds, and it's all about like hurricanes and stuff like that. So I can do it with a lime wedge. I've got lime, I haven't got a lemon. This is the actual garnish. There we go. Oh, there we go. Look, how do we like that? It's an inverted, like hurricane umbrella kind of thingamy bob. oh, let's cut a little. There we go. There we go. Where's the thing? There we go. Look. Oh, there we go. How's that look? That's what I like. I'll probably put a cherry in there. Can you see that? Look, it's like the hurricane and all that malarkey. And the final little note on this, it says, for a tasty twist, substitute 2 ounces of London dry gin for the rums. Well, no one wants to do that because gin's boring, isn't it? So ignore that. Right. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And there's a lot of comments. I know there's a lot of comments. In a whole different way that I love that one. I love this one. Coconut, apricot, Jamaican rum. Trevor, great shout. That's what I was going for, the Jamaican rums. If you've not tried Jamaican rums yet, if you don't know the difference, they have got, even the signature blend has got that level of funky banana-ness to it. You know, I'll talk to you about Dunder Pits and all that malarkey later down the line. You don't, that's getting a bit too geeky. You don't need to know about Dunder Pits and all that now. But esters and all that sort of stuff. But when you understand Jamaican rums and you kind of appreciate all that sort of stuff, you kind of get why Jamaican rums add a whole different level to cocktails. Come on, mother. Mummy B. I know that's going to be her favourite. I know that is. Come, mother. Right, let's dive into these cocktails. Into these questions. Comments. That's the word I was looking for. Right, where do we get to? We got to 21:15. Jesus Christ, 11 minutes ago. That's where we got to. Caught up on the Drink Stuff Live video today as well. Another mint video. All right, Geordie. Joking. Trevor 2 and I discussed earlier. He made it with. Yeah, it's got a bit of sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. I can tell Mummy Barman's switched off now. She's watching like GB News or whatever the hell she's watching. Emmerdale Farm, is that on these time or not? I don't know. Right. Pat's chatting to Rock and Roller or Roll and Fail. Appleton Sig, right, that's what we saw. Chat, boom, boom, boom. Right, there's loads of you on. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Oh, here she comes. I can see the reflection in the door. Here she comes, look.
If you insist.
Oh, look, she's pissed up, look at her.
I know, it's strong.
Look out, I can almost get her to like come here now, look.
Gosh, go out the door.
If you'd done your hair, you would have been all right.
Shaky.
Come on.
Oh, wow. That's the best one of the lot.
Best one.
Yeah.
Good, isn't it? Sweet.
It's lovely. Lovely one.
Oh, am I finishing it off, am I?
Yeah, I'm not. I've had too much.
She's gone back to watching like Sunday. What's on TV now?
You.
You're watching me?
Yeah.
Are you?
Listening to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yabbering
on. So yeah, that one gets a big thumbs up. Right. Hang on. What's this? We'll wait for Steve. Did I miss that? I'll try to wait for Steve's opinion. I don't know what that's about. Right. Trevor B. Trevor Rose. I tell you, that's good. Had a bit of an artificial. What are we talking about? What have I missed? I've missed something. What's got an artificial taste to it? I don't know. Oh, hang on a minute. Are we talking about the? I can see the other comment. The velvet. That's the. Are we talking? That's what it's got to it. I've not tasted it, so there we go. Right. Okay. There we go. Right. Trevor. I think my DMs have just opened up now. I can close this now. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Trevor blames he is Steve's PA and sound of Carl. This one's outstanding. Do you know what? I flipping love this. The Jamaican rum. Honestly, I think Jamaican rum kind of makes this one. What was the other rums with this? Mount Gay. Oh, definitely wouldn't have had Mount Gay with this. 100% not Mount Gay. El Dorado 3. You've got to watch the Cuba Libre and the daiquiri videos coming up this week because in all my years I've never ever done a head-to-head tasting of Cuba Libras and daiquiris. I've tasted like a couple of different daiquiris head-to-head, but not like a 9-way daiquiri off and not like a 9-way Cuba Libre off. There's some amazing kind of little nuance, that's a posh word, isn't it? Nuances coming from those videos that just completely stump. When you do side-by-side tastings like that, it's like, wow. That's when you really notice it. Like if you go to a bar and have like an El Dorado daiquiri on a Friday, and then you go to the same bar and maybe have Havana daiquiri on Saturday or the following week, you don't really appreciate the difference. But when you taste them side by side, oh dear God, it's just a stunning. The video is probably going to be shit, to be fair, but the tastes so different, and that's what I'm saying. That wouldn't have worked. That would not be the same cocktail with Mount Gay or probably even Chairman's. El Dorado 3-year-old would have made it a completely different cocktail to the Jamaican Appleton signature blend, but I really do like that with Jamaica. And I wish we could get Smith & Cross easily. Smith & Cross is another Jamaican rum. I wish we could get that really easily in the UK. We can't. We can get it sporadically. It's not a permanent stock over here. Like our English rum is signature blend. Actually, our Jamaican rum is actually the 8-year-old Appleton. That's the easiest one to get out of the lot. Even signature goes out of stock quite easily. But yeah, Love Island. Patch is definitely not watching Love Island. Edmontonian Pat. Ow ho! Ow ho! I don't know why I always go ow ho! Whenever we only get to him, I can't help thinking of Howard and his mum Big Bad Thing. Yeah. I'd never seen that before. I've watched the whole thing over COVID, over lockdown. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there. All right, Ross, have you gone to bed already? Night, Ross. Come on, Ross, it's only 9:30. Right, I use Karuba. Yeah. Oh, the Jamaican rum. Every time it's that Jamaican rum that comes out at you. Zymaca, that would have been a really good one, actually. Zymaca and Gosling. Zymaca and right, hang on. Let's just do this while we're here. Zymaca and let's just do this because I don't think I've actually done this yet. So Zymaca is Plantation's Jamaican rum. Right. Zymaca and Plantation. Oh, the funk. Pretty similar on funk, to be fair. Like the whole sort of banana, dunder, ester and all that kind of stuff. Poor TV. Silence is golden. Wow. I really love Zymaca. That's really approachable. The funk, the kind of... Unless you understand Jamaican... I know. Look, unless you understand what's coming off Jamaican rums, you need to understand kind of like dunder pits. You need to kind of understand esters and all that kind of stuff. But with Jamaican rums, you traditionally get a bit more kind of banana, a bit more yeast. Look, going down the whole esters and dunder pits route is kind of like for a lot of people. The apple, I know. I really want to try the Appleton 8-year-old now against the hang on, whoa, sorry. There we go. Go. I really want to try the Appleton 8-year-old. That's just the nose. The nose is phenomenal. It's much more of a funky nose coming off the Zymaca. actually. I think the Zymaca, second tasting, I'm going to take that back actually. I think the Zymaca is much more approachable. It's more rounded. You do definitely get the whole funkiness coming through, the whole banana peel coming off the Zymaca there. It's not too... I'd love to get the Appleton 8-year-old into this equation to see where that sits. There isn't too much to split them, if I'm open and honest. Nose-wise, the Zymaca smashes it on nose. But actually on taste, I can't really split them. I don't think... Nose, yes. And I'd be interested. I haven't used this in cocktails yet, because that is, you know, we're talking another £5, £6, £7 a bottle compared to Appleton. Appleton 8-year-old is going to be more along those lines, and that's going to be an interesting one. I tell you what. And the funny thing is, even though I tasted that first in the last round of tasting, and tasted that afterwards, I can still taste that. That's clinging to the teeth. I love the Appleton. I really do. Do you know what? And funny enough, right? Probably 7 or 8 years ago, I didn't. My palate could not handle Jamaican rums 5, 6, 7 years ago. I've never really been into Jamaican rums. Now that I've kind of learned to appreciate, I've got older, and it's in that same period that I've got to learn bourbon, you know, or bourbon, American whiskey. Kind of appreciated them a lot more. That's when my palate started to change. It kind of opened up a little bit. I think the true test is going to be like in the 8-year-old Appleton. I think that's where that Zymaca is going to kind of see where it sits. That's interesting. Right. Yeah, now we're talking what, 35, 40 pound a bottle? What's that? Oh, you Canadians, you get it dirt cheap, don't you? Oh, hang on. Whoa! Barley, that's like just, I couldn't throw a ball, but that's just like, technically 3 villages along the A505, technically, because, you know, all the other villages are set back. Pat, you should come and say hello, Pat. Smith and Cross. Where'd it go? There we go. It's another level of rum. Glad. Yeah, I need to... Look, when it comes in stock, I'm just going to get it. I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's just not a permanent stock in the UK. It's just not one of those rums that we get in the UK. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. Do I have a bad taste in rums? I don't like Chairman's, but I like Mount Gay. No, this is the thing, right? And you'll appreciate... So, which video is it? I forget which... Oh, it's the Cuba Libre. You'll appreciate what I'm saying. There's nothing bad about Mount Gay at all. And you'll see that. If I can get it edited, it'll come out tomorrow. If not, it'll be Tuesday's video. You'll kind of appreciate what I'm talking about. I can tell and appreciate why Mount Gay is loved around the world. Because it just makes a really good drink. Does it offer the level of complexity and other different tastes coming off it in different directions? No, it doesn't. In the same way that Bacardi doesn't. Bacardi does the job very well. Mount Gay does the job very well. Does it offer anything else? No. And it just does the job very well. And I totally appreciate why Mount Gay is loved. Totally appreciate that. But it's just so fascinating. You'll see it in the Cuba Libre video. It's just so fascinating trying them all side by side, and the different note, even though they are all like majority of them are 3-year-old rums, the differences in taste between 11 and 3-year-old rums is just astronomical. It's just like, oh dear God. And when you taste them side by side, that's when you kind of appreciate there's so much in the rum world. There's so much difference out there. Right, the funky Smith and Cross Funk. I'm just reading through these. What's this? Colour me surprised that Zymaca is funky. I'm not saying it's funky. The Zymaca is definitely funkier than the Signature. I don't think, bearing in mind the Signature is kind of the lowest of the low Appleton. The 8-year-old is pretty much the standard in the UK. The 8-year-old is the easiest to get out of all of them. Okay, the Signature goes in and out of stock quite easily. The 8-year-old is the go-to. So how the Zymaca competes with the 8-year-old is going to be interesting. Gutted. Who's gutted? RDA. Hey RDA, how are you? What was 100 quid? What was $100? $100? Aye, that was $100. Mount Gay I didn't like at all for some reason. I say it's just inoffensive. It could be any old. It's a good rum. It just could be any rum, any inoffensive rum in there. Mount Gay does what it's supposed to do very, very well. It's just a go-to rum. You know, that's all it is. It's just a go-to, easy drinking. I completely understand why people love it. It's just inoffensive. You know, there's nothing to dislike about it. If you dislike Mount Gay as a rum, and look, that's not what I mean. If you've developed your rum palate, I can appreciate why you dislike Mount Gay. If you haven't developed that whole wealth of rum knowledge and all that, I completely get why you love Mount Gay. I completely do, because it just does the job exceptionally well. But once you start appreciating other rums, you kind of, you know. Oh, I've caught up in the comments. Oh, you lot have gone dull, haven't you? Oh, I've lost a lot of comments. I've lost a lot of people here. What's going on? It's like 15. Oh, all that chat about Jamaican rum. No one loves. Everyone's gone. What's going on? I like Steve comment. What? Looks like Steve comments software doesn't pick up edits. I said Plantation Jamaica 17 cost 100 quid. Edits? Hang on. That's your original thing. What are you chatting about, Trevor V? What are you chatting about? Right, RDA. Chemmons, I like Jaffa Cake rum is complex. I really enjoyed that rum. Jaffa Cake's quite good. It's just like a decent. Go on, there we go. It's just like a decent bog standard rum with orange and chocolate notes to it. There's nothing else to it. It's just chocolate and orange rum. Really good chocolate and orange rum. You can't look. This is the thing I've been trying to get across in videos. You can't. This shelf here, you can't even comprehend with these shelves up here. But they are fun. You know, you've got to love these rums. They are proper fun. And I need to get rid of that comment so you can see. So there we go. All those rums down there. There we go. Let's get that out of the way as well. All the rums down there. You know, they are really fun. They're really good rums, but they're not in that bracket. They're not in that level. They're just fun. Fun rums. Chocolate, orange. No, what's not to love about it? And that's why I don't want to get too pretentious and ego-tenderish and rum geeky about this channel, because I would quite happily drink the Jaffa Cake, and I'll quite happily drink the Central Galactica, and I'll quite happily drink the Rum Billion as a neat sipping rum. I could quite happily drink them as long as I could, the same as them. They're just very different, that's all. You just got to appreciate that that's going to be sweeter drink as opposed to rum forward, the complexities of different rum, that's all. Oh, what are we talking about? Edits? I don't understand the edits. I don't understand the edits. What are we talking about? Not tried. What's I say? Not tried Mount Gay. Maybe I'm the only one. I don't know. I've had Mount Gay, but I haven't had it for years and years. But I just got it for that. It's a cracking, you know, it's rum and coke. It's a cracking rum and coke. Does it give you anything else? No, you just really get essentially rum and coke. A decent. It's like a next level up from Captain Morgan's. I don't mean that funny, but it is. It's a next level up. Does it give you something like Dawley's, like Chairman's Reserve, like El Dorado, like Plantation, with Coke? No, it's not even in that same ballpark. But it's a really good, simple rum and Coke. So Mount Gay is more for mixers, not that good for cocktails, as it doesn't come through. Yeah, that would be my general perception. But you know, I didn't do that as a daiquiri. So it's not. I've got to film the daiquiri. So I've done light rums for daiquiris. 3-year-old, 3 stars. That's coming out, and so the daiquiri test is coming up next week. But certainly in the Cuba Libre, it was kind of like, okay, you know. Right, that's complexity. It's Duffy Share is really good. Duffy Share, do you know what? I kind of, again, there's no age statement on it. It's just essentially Jamaican and Bajan rum. Is it in the level of like Plantation OD? I don't know. It's a really good kind of. I'm not sure it's a sipping rum. But for me, it offers a hell of a lot more than Mount Gay. A hell of a lot more. It's got different complexities to it. I've got vanilla. The only thing is I've got a little bit more sweetness to it. So for me, that would be, actually, if I was taking someone from spiced rum through to proper rum, I would probably take them more to Duppy Share from a spiced rum, and then I would probably go Havana. You know, I probably wouldn't take someone from spiced rum straight to Havana and then up a notch. I'd probably take someone to Duppy first. It's that kind of easily accessible. Oh, that's quite tasty rum. It's not a spiced rum, but it's almost got the kind of sweet flavours like a spiced rum. It's not quite there, you know. It's nowhere near like Dead Man's Fingers, like Rum Bullion, but it has got that slight edge of sweetness to it. Very, very slight edge. And I think again that will be. I keep saying spiced rum is like the gateway to rum. But you know what? If someone's not tried a spiced rum, that could be a very good gateway to rum because it has got that little element of sweetness to it. Oh, here we go. Rachel is asleep. Oh, Kevin is asleep. Sorry, Rachel. Kevin is asleep. Kevin, wake up, wake up. Who's this? Anton. Yes. Miles, you can't, and this is what I try, you can't even compare them. It's rum. It is rum. Malibu is a liqueur. This is rum. 37.5% ABV, made by Ray and Nephew. Malibu is just like the cheap of the cheap rum with coconut flavourings added to it. They can't, Malibu is fun. You cannot compare it. You genuinely cannot compare it at all in the slightest. Comparing Malibu and Coco Canu would be like comparing gin to vodka. They're just completely different things. Completely and utterly different things. And that's not me being bartenderish. They are just completely different things. Malibu is a liqueur. It is a liqueur. It's no different from... Where we go? Oh, let's just grab this. You know, it's no different from that. It's just a liqueur. This is a raspberry liqueur. All Malibu is a raspberry liqueur. It's not rum. All right, it's a really good rum liqueur, but there are better. Okay. RDA. If you did this live on a Saturday, I could drink with you. Do you do lives? Yeah. Friday afternoons. Drink stuff channel live. Join us on Friday afternoons. RDA. My other channel. Burp. Oh, Rachel. Oh, hang on a minute. What's Rachel sent me? Rachel sliding into... Oh, this is the money shot. This is the money shot, boys and girls. Are we ready for this? Legends, that's... Hang on. Oh, hang on. That is Kevin. Look at that. Kevin's gone, look. Oh, Oh, look, he's dead to the world. Look at that. Look, yes. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. No, right, Kevin. Thanks for joining us. Hide. Right. Claire. Oh. Charlie, you want to come? Anton, Coca Canu might. Yeah. When I get even more rums, that's when we're going to open up. That's when we're going to do rum tastings. When we get the aged rums, when we get all different categories, when we've got like 60 or 70 different rums in here, that's when we're going to have some fun. Right, RDA, that's my last comment. How does it compare to Chairman's? RDA, what were we chatting? Duppy share, weren't we? Duppy share. How does it compare to... How does it compare? So, nose-wise. Right, straight away off the nose. Sweeter, vanilla notes. Slight element of... What? Yeah, Jamaica. I was going to say slight element of funkiness to it. You can always tell Jamaican rums because they have got that funk to them. So you get a slight element of funkiness. Banana, esters, dunder. But it has got that sweetness to it. You know, not like RDA. I forget what you've tried. I know we've chatted a lot, but I forget what you've tried. Look, let's put this out there. Right. If that, on a sweetness scale, if we say, and I'm not saying this is really, really sweet, but if we're putting that as a 10 on the sweetness scale, and I know there's other rums that are sweeter, but if we're putting that on a sweetness scale of 10, and we're putting, I don't know, Appleton Estate as like a 1, for instance, just for this pure thing, right? I would put Duppy Share probably about a 5 or a 6. Yeah, so I would put Duppy Share halfway between an Appleton, a decent rum, and Dead Man's Fingers. Bearing in mind that's a sweet, and there are sweeter, like Lambs, Bamboo are way sweeter than DMF. Yeah, so I'm going to say that's like a 5 or a 6. With the whole Mount Gay, I would put like a 2 or a 3. So not quite as sweet as the Duppy. Nowhere near as sweet as Dead Man's Fingers, but not quite as bone dry as Appleton. So it's going to be, so I'd say it's not as sweet as Duppy Share. But flavour wise, you get the vanilla, you do get the funkiness to it. Mount Gay is just a really good, inoffensive, entry level golden rum. I don't even know what Mount Gay's aged for. I'm assuming 3 years, but blend of copper and pot stills, vanilla, almond, ripe banana, mocha. It'll be a blend, you know. I don't think there's even like a 3-year-old rum. There's probably a few 3-year-old rums in it, but it's just a blend. So it's not a bad rum. It's like a brilliant entry level rum. It really is a brilliant entry level rum. But it just the Cooper Libra video just kind of like just blew me away of just how different and how much better these other rums were with just a simple mixer. And that's the thing. You've really got to try them for yourself to understand. Right, but I see Kevin had 2 empty cans of. I didn't even notice the lager. Where we go? Oh yeah, Carlsberg. the two Carlsbergs to the side there. What's in his phone? Hang on. Oh, he's still got me. I don't know if you can see that. He's still got me in the comments on his phone. Look. Oh, Kevin. Oh, that's really funny. Right. Tried 8 different rums. My favourite, Chairman's Reserve, Cut to the Spice, Jaffa Cake, Bayou. So you right, okay. So but this is the point, RDA. You've got 1 rum there, and you've got 4 spiced rums. So the cut to the Jaffa Cake, the rum bouillon, and the Bayou are going to have infinitely more sugar in them than your Chairman's Reserve. Yeah. You cannot compare. And look, I get the fact you love spice. I love spiced rums. I really do love spiced rums. You cannot put those four in the same comparison as other rums. They are not. They're not even in the same ballpark. You know, to compare spiced, the only rum really that you can compare spiced rum wise to rums is Chairman's Reserve, because that is Chairman's Reserve that's just been spiced. There's no extra sugar added to that. There's no other colourings or flavours. It's just that rum spiced up. These guys, what else we got there? Rum, have we got? I haven't got Bayou out here, have I? Bayou's just, I don't know, be there somewhere. Bayou, Cut to, Jaffa Gay. They, you know, they are the other four rums you've got there. You have to appreciate they are just the worst of the worst rums, flavoured up. That's all they are. Great and tasty, really tasty, but they are not rum. You can't compare them. Fine that you like them, you just can't compare them. Yeah, they can't be in the same grading. They just can't. You just can't do that. And there's no other way to explain that. They're just not in the same. It is like those four, Cut to, Jaffa, Rum Bully, Bayou. Those four is like comparing vodka to gin. It's like comparing vodka to tequila. They're just completely different products, completely different categories. Yeah. What do we go to? Sea Dog. Right, hang on. Sea Dog, Kraken, Red Leg. I enjoyed. Yep, Red Leg. Again, they are sweetened, cheap, bog standard rums. That's all they are. Great. I love Sea Dog. You know, I do. I love my spiced rums. Don't think that I don't love my. I do love my spiced rums, but they are not rum. They are liqueurs. That's all they are at the end of the day. Yeah. Kev asleep reminds me of dinner. Yeah. Brilliant. Right, RDA numbers are dropping off close to 10 o'clock. We'll call it a day at 10 o'clock. So is Chairman's Reserve much healthier? I wouldn't say healthier, you know, probably is, to be fair, but way less sugar. As I said the other day, look, right, let's and this is no right or wrong. Like, in a bottle of rum, okay, in the bottle of Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum, you're probably talking that much sweetener, that much colouring, flavouring, sweetener. Okay, so 2/3 crappy rum, aged, cheap, nasty rum with about that much flavouring, sugar, sweetener added to it to master taste. Yeah. So that's not me slagging them off. That's about the truth. Okay. Same with Jaffa Cake. You've probably got about that much rum and about that much sort of chocolate and orange flavour into it. Okay. With Chairman's Reserve, with Mount Gay, with Dawley's, with everything, you've essentially got that much rum. Where are we? There we go. That much rum and about that much sugar, colouring. They can't even add too much sugar to it. It's colouring. It's caramel is a colouring more than anything. So we're talking minuscule, like literally minuscule. That's the difference. Yeah. It's not even comparing Coke to Coke Zero or Diet Coke. You know, it's not even comparing that. It is completely worlds apart. These are liqueurs. That's all they are. Rum-based spirit drinks, liqueurs. They are not rum. Tasty, I love them, but they're not rum. Right. Oh, hey, we've got loads of coming on here. Oh, hang on. Where do we get to in the comments? There, I've tried. Oh, we've seen that. Right. Mr. David, where are you from? I'm going to call it a day very, very soon. Hello from Poland, Mr. David. Hello. No, that's cool. You know, we're all starting on a rum journey. You know, but you just this is the thing. You kind of just have to. That unlike a lot of rum geeks, I don't slag off spiced rum. I love my spiced rums, but you kind of have to draw the line grouping them together because you cannot compare them. I absolutely love my spiced rums. They're just completely different. That's all. Yeah, it's like, it is like comparing vodka to tequila. Completely different products. Simple as. My channel is Mint. My channel is Mint. You're not from Poland. My channel is Mint. That's a Geordie saying if ever I heard it. Thank you, Mr. David X21. You are welcome. Right, Paul. Night, Paul. Good night, mate. Thanks for coming. Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Are you hooked, Charlie Wilson? Oh, do you two know each other? You two must know each other. Give a rating from 1 to 10, Tiki Morgan. Again, right, okay. Where is it? Have I got it? Oh, I haven't got it. Oh, yeah, it's over there. Give it, right. In a whole flavoured rum category, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It's a decent, you know, it's a decent flavoured rum. Liqueur, if you like. In the whole branching it together with all of these, probably wouldn't even score 1 out of 10. Because it's completely different category. Completely different. You know. So tiki, so it's pineapple, what is it? Pineapple and mango. Yeah. Even in that sense, I would put Dead Man's Fingers well above tiki, Captain Morgan's tiki. Well above. And even then, I'm still only scoring that about a 3 or 4 out of 10 compared to some of these that are 9, 8s, 9s and 10s. Completely different category. So tiki, Captain Morgan's tiki compared to that or that, you know, that or that, so you can see it above the banner. You know, if they, in the whole flavoured rum categories, if these are probably 6 or 7s out of 10s, the Captain Morgan's tiki's again 4, 5 out of 10. But even these, I've still got a bottle here. Hang on a minute. If I can find it, it's going to be a lot of clanking. I'm really sorry, but I don't know which one this is. Which one have I picked up? Which one's this? This one is the pineapple one. Right. This is a proper pineapple flavoured rum. Proper pineapple flavoured rum. This is, for a flavoured rum, is a strong 10 out of 10 because all that is rum with fresh pineapples and a bit of vanilla in it. It's rum. This is rum, sugar, flavouring. Okay? The only flavouring added to that is those pineapples and that vanilla pod. So it's rum. This is rum, flavouring, sugar. That's the difference. Okay? And that's not me hating on them because they are fun. It's just, you just can't compare it. That's what I'm saying. Get on there. Right, last few comments and then we're going to call it a day. Charlie Wilson's chatting to Jackie. Right now that you've said that, I'm just getting proper rums and Chairman's Reserve. Duffy Shed. Yeah, good starting points. Top shelf. Darren. Hello, Darren. Just drinking off the top shelf. If I was starting off, this is a tough one. This has really surprised me. In the daiquiris and in the Cuba Libras, this over Mount Gay. But tasted neat, I never would have got to that. If I tasted them neat, I would have thought, do you know what? There's not much between them. But that is a rum and coke compared to Mount Gay as a rum and coke, just completely different. That smashed it as a rum and coke. But wait until the next video that comes out, the Cuba Libre, because you'll see them then. But it's just what I'm saying, you know, my channel, I'm trying to take you on a rum journey for rum cocktails, not sipping rums, not neat rums, doing the whole cocktail thing. And it's just blown me away today, this afternoon, how much difference some of these rums make when you mix them. Because on face value, they should be pretty similar. But when you mix them, all different flavours come out to play. So, yeah, it depends your purpose. You know, wait for a few more videos. Wait for until I do the aged rum daiquiris. So that'll be quite fun. What a fun show. Woohoo! Mr. David X. Yeah. See, I knew you were. I knew you for now. Andy B. Hello, Andy B. Cool. I didn't know you were watching, Andy B. Hello, Andy B. Charlie B absolutely agrees with me. I'm not sure who he agrees with. I do. I don't know whether he agrees with me or someone else, but there we go. Oh, hang on. Who's this? Clacks Cocktails. I read Smugglers Cove book. Would you do a video recommending a run from each of the numbered categories? Yeah, I might do, actually. I might do. I'm still not quite there with the videos. I'm still not quite there for the cocktails. I'm taking people on, what I want to do is take people on a journey to building up to the cocktail. So we've seen how different white rums, light rums work in like a Cooper Libre. We're seeing how different light rums work in daiquiris, and then we're going to go aged rums into daiquiris. And there's a few other videos I want to do before we work up to rum cocktails. I'll do the cocktails in lives because they're fun. But actually, I just want to, for me, for more than anything, I want to go on this journey as well. You know, I've been in the bartending world for years. I know what people are telling me are good rums and what I should be using. But as I said, time and time again, it's just blown me away today how 11 different rums make 11 different Cooper Libres. And what I thought I loved, actually, yeah. So yes, I will get to that point. We will do that in the whole Smugglers Cove thing, how it's all separated off. But I want to build up to it. I don't want to go from where I am now to that. I want to take myself on a journey more than anything, because this is as much about me learning as it is about you guys. I want to re-educate myself. That's where we go. This channel is going to be so big, Moosey. I'm glad I'm here when there are less in the live, so we get Steve to. Oh, you'll always get me to yourself. Who's that, Samuel? Yeah, you'll always get me to yourself. Don't worry, Samuel. Don't worry. Don't worry. What's this? Next week's. Can you go through that top shelf? That. I'll tell you what, Samuel. Watch the 2 videos that come out this week. As I say, there is another, and it won't come out to the week after, the aged rum daiquiris, so the golden. Wednesday or Thursday's video will be light rum daiquiris. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom. I need to, and it won't be till next Monday or Tuesday, I need to do daiquiris with like the aged rums, Germans, Mount Gay, blah, blah, blah. So I need to do that video. And then you'll kind of appreciate my thoughts and where we're going with this. And then probably after that Sunday afterwards will actually be a better time to go through those videos, to go through those rums, because then you'll see how they affect different daiquiris. Because even I haven't done that yet. And I've done the white rums and how the white rums affect different daiquiris, but you know, the aged rums are just going to blow me away, I think. And that's just the lowest of the low. You know, we haven't got any 8-year-olds up there yet. We haven't got any 7-year-olds. I want to get Havana 7-year-old. I want to get the Bacardi 8-year-old. I've got some Eldorado 8-year-old over there, to be fair. I want to get into these plantations, the 5-year-olds, the Belize over here. I want to get into the 8-year-old Appleton, which I haven't got yet. You know, there's so many different ways. The Flor de Cana, I think it's an 8-year-old. The 5-year-old's really hard to get, but I think it's an 8-year-old Flor de Cana as well. I need to get into, and the 12-year-old. I want to get into them afterwards. So there's a whole nother level up yet that we haven't even got behind the bar, which you can still use in cocktails before you hit sipping rums. Yeah. DMF, you can tell. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That is cheap, but they're fun drinks. They are really. Let's be honest. You know, let's be honest. If you want a raspberry or a passion fruit daiquiri, you know, they make fun drinks. They do. That's the thing. I don't want to get away. I don't want to get too far away from the point that they are crap rums. Yes, the base are crap rums, but at the end of the day, they make good rum cocktails. They really do. But sipping them neat, no. Not really. Oh ho, yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully I'll just explain that. We've still got quite a few on. Charlie B. I need some water, my mouth's drying up. Where's my water? There it is. I'm Charlie Wilson on Facebook. Oh, okay. Oh, no, and I thought there was 2 Charlies. What? Why? Why are you Charlie Wilson on Facebook but Charlie Butler on YouTube? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Alter ego? What are you trying to tell us, Charlie? Charlie B. I like Charlie B. Charlie B rolls off more than Charlie W. Charlie B. I'm just going to call you that. Charlie B. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's the other way round, mate. Literally, it's the other. I kind of like, oh, everyone's getting bored now. I kind of want to get off. I could sit here and just chat. I love answering and having banter and doing all that. Cheers, Candlefire. Bob. Hello, Bob. There's another newbie. Thoughts on 10... I honestly do not know that. I have never heard of that. 10-1 dark rum. I've still got Kevin on my screen. 10-1. I've never heard of that. What's that? 10-1 rum. It's not coming up. 10-1. Oh, there it is. 10-1 white rum and dark rum. Is it? Oh, hang on. Is it that? Is that what we're talking about? I don't know, Bob. I've never seen it, never heard of it before, never tried it, never. From the look of the bottle, I would kind of say it's just. Well, from the look of the bottle, I don't know where you can see it. You can see dark rum. It says, you won't see it, but it says, where's my finger going? It says, there we go. It says dark rum right there. And it really isn't dark rum. Let's be honest. It really isn't dark rum. That's no more dark rum than what Mount Gay is. So I can guess from those two words, I can guess the market it's going for, and I can guess the type of rum it is. Yeah, but you know, that's without me tasting it or ever heard of it before. Anything that's kind of got dark rum on it and it's not dark. Look, let's be honest, dark rum. And I haven't even got it. Dark rum is that. Let's be honest, that's dark rum. Not, you know, not that. That's not dark rum. That's just got like caramel added to it. That's all that is. A bit of aging in the barrel, but caramel. And even Mount Gay doesn't call themselves dark rum. It's just got a gold rum. So, yeah. Thanks, RD. Yeah. Oh, Alho. Sorry, Alho. Roll on, MOT. It's good to be alive. Woo! I need to get off now. What? Why not, Steve? Why not? I don't know. Why not? Hang on. Would you ever consider it a late night live? I'm driving until say 12 midnight and say, why? RDA, why? Why? There's got to be an ulterior motive behind that. Why? Oh, hang on. Where did I go? Oh, have I skipped a load of comments? No, where's that comment gone? Oh, there, no. 10-1. There it is, hide. Right, okay, Bob's up next. 8 year, don't know much. It's actually 10-1. Okay, I think I've just added to that. 10-1 red rum. I was shocked when you said last week Kraken was coloured. I didn't even... Yeah, well, this is the thing. Being even like, so I'm not fully immersed in the rum world. I love rum. I've not fully immersed myself because I don't want to get egotistical about it, you know, and I would lose the love. If I start listening to too much rum chat, I'll lose the love for stuff because, you know, in a rum geeks world, Dictador, Plantation, Diplomatico, Centenario, Ronza Kappa, in a rum geeks world, they do not exist. They've got too much sugar added to them to be rum. And I never wanted to get to that part because Dictador, Diplomatico, they are some of my favourite, and Don Papa, they're some of my favourite rums. They're really, really gorgeous rum. Plantation XO is a cracking rum, but they are too much sugar for the rum community. Now, bearing in mind, right, to put this into perspective for you, too much sugar in this means about that much sugar in that bottle, like literally that much sugar, if that, tiny, and that's like minuscule amount, right? Compare that to DMF that's got that much sugar in it. You can see where I am. This is classed as a proper rum, but for the rum community, for the rum geeks, the anoraks, there's too much sugar in that for it to be rum. And yet there is 10 times more sugar in DMF than there will ever be that. So that's the kind of level playing field we're at. You know, that's why spiced rums are not rums. They are just liqueurs, spirit drinks. Kraken. Again, Kraken is a spiced, you know, it's a rum-based spirit drink. It's not rum. It's literally, probably the whole bottle will be about 30% rum to... I was doing an ABV there. Will be sort of 80% rum to 20% sugar in the bottle of Kraken. You know, whereas these guys will be 95% rum to 5% sugar, if that. Way less. Plantation XO will literally be about 95% rum to 5% sugar, give or take. Yeah, and I don't know that officially, but that'll be it, give or take. And that is still classed as too much sugar to be a proper out-and-out rum. Whereas we're talking spiced rums, we're talking 60% rum to 40%. So it's a whole different level of sugar. And Kraken is in that category. It's not rum. Tasty, really, really good, but way, way, way too sweet to be rum. So late night rum, so I could drink and try as you talk. No, that's fine. That's fine. Surely less sugar is better, healthier. Yeah. Trevor. So I'm just cleaning up. Got to get back to listening. 2 years ago, I found Steve's page and one spirit and brilliant. Over 2 years, I've come to. Trev. Can't wait to meet you in the flesh, Trevor. I don't know whether it will be next year, to be fair, but we will make it over to Canada at some point. Maybe 2022, maybe 2023, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The two Trevors, it's going to happen. I don't know when, but it will happen. Bob. Do you know what? Bob, I'm with you. I'm still. I can sense. I can kind of guess, because I kind of know what, as a bartender, I kind of know what I'm looking at. But I totally appreciate how. Look, Bumbu. Let's take Bumbu for instance. Bumbu markets itself as a premium rum. Bumbu, B-U-M, not Bombo that we have in the UK, but Bumbu, B-U-M-B-U, Bumbu. It markets itself as a premium rum. It is a liqueur. It is not a rum, it's a liqueur. It's a spiced rum or rum-based spirit drink, but it's not rum. So even Bumbu, we're talking probably 70% rum in a bottle and 30% sugar and flavouring. Whereas these guys, you know, literally even 95% rum is pushing them over the border of 5% sugar sweetener. You'll literally be talking 1 to 2% in a bottle of these. 1 to 2% sugar sweetener in a bottle of these. If that, way less than that normally. Okay? The best rum, some of the best, like this. Right, let's talk about this. Proper authentic rum. I think, and I can't remember off this of my top of my head, but I think there is less than 0.05% sugar in this. 0.05 in this bottle. I think that's right. Yeah, it's £130 rum a bottle in the UK. 0.05. I think that's right. And even then, the rum geeks classify that as added too much sugar. 0.05. Don't hold me to that. It'll roughly be around there, around that ratio. 0.05. 30%. That's the difference. So even then, to some of the rum geeks, there are too much sugar in these, in your Dictadors, in your Diplomaticos, in your Ronza Kappas. You know, even this, it won't say, I'm sure it doesn't, no, it doesn't say, I've got to go into it, but even this, I'm sure there is less than 0.5% sugar in this, in this bottle. In the barrel when it's aged 0.5. 30%, give or take. You know, that's the difference. That's what we're talking about. So it's a whole world of difference. David, Liberty, if you like spiced rums, let's just call them spiced rums. Let's not faff around with rum-based spirit drinks. Let's just call them spiced rums. If you like spiced rums, if you like dark spiced rums, Liberty, Lidl's Liberty knocks spots off Kraken. Same thing, £7 cheaper a bottle, more taste to it. It does the job better. It does the job. Do you know what? It feels so nice, Trevor. It feels so right to niche down into rum. It's what I should have done 2 years ago. I didn't think it was a market. I didn't have the confidence. I wanted to build my channel. Blah blah blah. You know, YouTube's a different beast. But now it's just like let's just have fun. I know rum. I want to learn even more about rum. I want to take myself on a rum journey. As much as I do know about rum, I want to take myself on a rum journey. So I'm looking forward to taking myself, let alone everyone. Everyone else can come for the ride, but I'm just looking forward to taking myself on a journey. Lucas, hey Lucas, where are you? That's a Fischerink. That's a Polish name, surely. Samuel, oh, it's getting to my bedtime. Do you think there's less sugar? Yes, 100%. 100%. Less sugar, less of a hangover. I can drink, I've always maintained, right, spirits are my thing. And because I've always drunk spirits, better the spirit. Proper spirits don't touch me at all. Quite happily drink a decent rum, neat, old fashions, maybe old fashions at a push, but this rum I could quite happily drink and drink and drink all night long. It doesn't really even get me tipsy. Beer, 3 or 4 pints of beer, and I'm like, ooh, there. Spiced rum with the sugar. I can drink a lot less spiced rum because of the sugar than I can normal rum. And I think it's the sugar that does it more than anything. It's just this thing. For me personally, neat spirits, I've just loved, always adored neat spirits. Quite happily drink them. And yeah, I do generally believe, I don't know what the science is, but I do generally believe that the better quality spirit, the less hangover, the less hangover you have in the morning. My DMs are flying. Oh, hang on, David. RDA's chatting to David. I've never tried bamboo. I do really want to try the new 40% ABV, the UK 40% ABV bamboo. Not the 40% that they've had for a few years. Not that. They've reformulated the 35%. This one. If I can find it. Hang on, bear with me. Let's find it. We're going off camera. Where's my bamboo? There it is. Right. So, this is the bamboo that I've reviewed on my channel. Maybe 2020, but maybe 2019. And this is, it even says, right, I don't know whether you'll ever get, I don't know whether you see it on the bottom here. So, on the website, they say premium rum. I don't know whether you'll even zoom into that. Does it zoom in? Might do. Hang on. Oh, wrong way. Can you see that at the bottom? Look. Spirit drink. Look at that. Look. Spirit drink. But you can also see 35% ABV. Spirit drink. So even though they've always maintained premium rum on their website, on the back of the bottle it says spirit drink, which means liqueur. So this is the rum, this is the bamboo that I reviewed, maybe 2020, maybe 2019, I can't think when it was, but they have reformulated this now to a 40% ABV. Still a spirit drink, which means still a liqueur, but it's just gone up in 5%. So yeah, you know, but that's the thing. It's very clever with that because they call it bamboo rum. It's not rum. It really is a rum. And this is the big, and I get why rum geeks and rum aficionados get really upset with spiced rum, because the spiced rum community Dead Man Fingers never tries to pass itself off as rum. Never. You know, they know they're not rum. Bamboo is trying to pass itself off as rum, and it's not. And this is where the hate comes from. Because if you classify that as a spiced rum, it's a gorgeous spiced rum. It's really, really nice. But if you're trying to pass that off as rum, no. Absolutely not a chance in hell. Not a chance. So, yeah. Aged Plantation. Aged Plantation, you say, I'll give a try. Yep. Moxie, there's loads of comments. We're flying in. 2.5 hours. We're still going strong. It's past my bedtime. I need a wee. I need everything. I've still got over 30, 35 on. What's going on? Oh, I think I've just answered that. No. See, see, David, that's where you're wrong. That's where, see, this is the whole point. This is what I'm getting at. It used to be 35%. Now this is the thing. They have got the XO that's 40%, and they've also got bamboo, normal bamboo, which is 40%. This is where the whole marketing, let's just try and sell some stuff, is gone out the window, because they are both 40%. What is the difference between the XO and this now? They are both 40%. They reformulated, and it's just, you know, it's not rum. And this is what they're trying to do. This is where I have issues with brands like that, because they try to make out that they're rum and they're not. Bamboo, Dead Man's Fingers, Rum Bullion, Cargo Colt, Captain Moore, they've never claimed to be proper rum. They do not claim to be proper rum. They do not claim to play in these guys' playgrounds. You know, Dictador, Diplomatico, Ronzacappa do. They want to play in those. Even though they've got a tiny bit more sugar added to them, they do want to play in this playground. But Bamboo, no. No, it's a liqueur. It's regardless whether it's 40% ABV, it is a liqueur because of the amount of sugar that's added to it. There we go. Right, according to Plantation website, there's 0 to 0. Yeah, exactly. See, right, 0. There we go. See, 0 to 0. So, you know, we're talking like minuscule amounts of sugar in the XO. Minuscule. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Even that is classed by the rum community as not rum, because there's too much sugar in it. 0.1, sorry. So it's not even 1%. Whereas this stuff, you're literally talking 25-30% sugar. Literally. That's the big difference. And you're trying to put these in the same category as that. It's a whole different world. It's a whole different world. But can you understand why the rum community now hate on spiced rums? Because when you've got rums with 20, 30, 40% sugar added to them, claiming to be rum, and that is 0.1% sugar, 0.1%, and it's still too much sugar to be an out and out rum. You know, that's what we're talking about. Max, or both? Which Havana Club? Which I've got 3 there. Which one? Stay tuned next week. We've got Cuba Libras, we've got daiquiris. They both feature. Samuel, if you're talking drinks from Smugglers, expect sugar hangover. Yep. Sugar's fun though, isn't it? To be fair, I don't get much sugar from this. The rum powder's showing up. I use a mixer. Do you think I should start? It's up to you. Look, there's 2 whole different ideas. There's 2 whole different journeys to go on here. There's 3 different journeys to go on. To be fair, there's rum neat. Would I, ignoring those 2 down there, would I buy any of those rums for a sipping rum? Ignoring those, no. None of those would even be on my radar for a neat sipping rum. Not even on there. Plantation XO would be. The little bottles of Dictador would be. Diplomatico would be. Eldorado 12-year-old. So, you know, we haven't even got the 8-year-olds over there, to be fair. But a 12-year-old Eldorado would be a sipping rum. Angostura 1919, sipping rum. What else have we got? What am I thinking of? Santiago de Cuba, that's an 11-year-old, that's a sipping rum. And we've got to talk about tropical aging at some point as well. Bacardi 8-year-old, Ocho, is that how you say it? O-C-H-O, Ocho. Bacardi 8-year-old, I would put it as a sipping rum. Havana 7-year-old, great cocktail rum, but even better, really good sipping rum. And Havana Maximo is a great sipping rum. None of these, even though they taste really, really good neat, none of these, for me personally, are sipping rums. I would not have, these are mixing rums. And that's the journey I'm starting with you guys first. I'm not getting into sipping rums first off. So, drink it. That's what you've got to work out for yourself. You know, if you start drinking these neat, you might appreciate it. Like Havana Especial was really nice neat, but you can go up a level. You can go up 2, 3, 4 levels. It's like blended Scotch. Let's talk famous. People in the UK appreciate this. Let's talk about Scotch. You know, how many people drink Bell's, Famous Grouse, Teachers, neat? Not many. You know, they're all mixing rums, mixing whiskies, yeah? How many people drink malt whiskies mixed? Not many. And that's the difference. None of these I would put in malt whiskey class. All these would be in your Bell's, Teachers, Chivas, Famous Grouse kind of thing, yeah? You need to go up a level for neat sipping rums. So all these rums are mixing rums as far as I'm concerned. Even though I would quite happily drink Bacardi 4-year-old, Havana Special, Plantation, Eldorado 5-year-old. I'd quite happily drink most of them neat, but there is a lot better to drink neat. Is this Adrian or Adrian? Adrian I'm going for. This is Adrian. What 3 cocktails would you recommend for a bar getting into cocktails for the first time? Getting into cocktails for the first time? A bar or a pub? Getting into cocktails... Talk to me all day about that. Mojitos, porn star martinis, espresso martinis. With the rum twist, do rum is porn stars, rum espressos, rum. You know, it depends on your demographic, your clientele, your customers, where you are, what spirits you sell most of. If you sell more gin than you do vodka, then have a heavy gin menu. There's so many different ways. That's like a whole sermon. That's like a whole half an hour sort of sermon for you. David, I had no idea it was reformulated. The stores here in the States or near me are still selling the first batches, I guess. David, if you're in the States, I do believe, see, this is where it gets really, really annoying. David, I do believe Bamboo in the US was always 40% ABV. I think it was because the UK, because it works slightly differently in the UK. There are different tax breaks. For instance, for 35% ABV, they will pay a lot less tax on that than the 37.5% ABV. So if you're US, it's top proof, so 70 proof, they'll pay a lot less tax on 70 proof than they will 75 proof, and then again on 80 proof. So they've now gone up to, and I think they've had to make the distinction. They've effectively been making a rum for the UK market and a rum for the US market. And I think they've realised that actually the tax they've had to pay, it actually would be cheaper just to make one rum. So I think what they've done is they've now stuck with the US 40% ABV, ignoring the XO, wherever it is, the black bowl, just the base rum, spiced rum. I think what they've done is they've finally realised that actually just making that one style of rum and not making 2 different rums is actually cheaper for them. So they're now just making that. I think that's what's happened. And that's how it works in the UK. So hence why Diageo, take Captain Morgan's for instance, hence why Diageo in the UK is 37.5%. because they'll pay a lot less tax than the 40%, which you guys get in the US, or 80 proof. So 75 proof to 80 proof. That's the difference. That's how it works in the UK. So it's all, the tax is done on ABV. So that's why we have different. So not only do we have 700 mils and you have 750s, you know, we get taxed on ABV. So that's the big thing. So I think the 40% ABV you've got is now what we get over here after 3 years or so. Pat. Anything from Jamaica, Hampden Park, Hampden Estate, Worthy Park, Appleton, 12, 15, 18. Even Flor-de-Canna gets a bit of bad press because of the way they produce the rums, but they've kind of gone through that now. The agricoles all get a lot of love from the rum community. English Harbour gets a bit of hate from the rum community. What else? What other brands am I thinking of? You know, we're not even tipping the iceberg. But Hampden, Richard Seals rums. So anything out of Foursquare, they love, which is Bajan, Barbados. Anything out of Foursquare, they absolutely love. What other brand? I just mental block off the top of my head. Just look at Foursquare, Worthy Park, Foursquare, Hampden Estate. Any of those rums, just absolutely love. To be fair, even the upper echelons of plantation. So even this stuff, and I've got a few bottles over there. I've got the Bajan 2003, the Guyana 2005, Panama 2005, I think is over there. Even there are great rums in the rum community because they're proper rums. But the bog standards are kind of blended with a little bit of sugar. 0.01. Right, Pat. I'm not. Yep, boom. Let's get rid of that. We love a bit of Greg. We do things slightly differently to Greg, but we love a bit of Greg. I love what Greg's achieved. Awesome. Never said hello to me. I've said hello to him a few times, but he's never said hello to me. I knew Kraken was fake rum, but it packs a wallop. I enjoy goods. Now, Bob, it depends where you are, but Kraken, this is another thing we need to get onto, because Kraken in the US is a very different Kraken to the UK. Very different. Captain Morgan's in the US is a very different Captain Morgan's that we get in the UK. So Kraken, when I put my video up about Kraken, sort of saying, yeah, it's all right, but it's not brilliant, I got so much hate from the US contingent because Kraken, and I've never tasted it, but the Kraken in the US, people love, absolutely love. But it's just so different to the Kraken we get over here. Because, like Captain Morgan, it's blended for market. So it's blended for the US market and it's blended for the UK market. Cards right now, it changes. Real McCoy, that's another one. That's Foursquare, I think. Real McCoy, I think that's a Foursquare rum. Oh yeah, all from Foursquare. So like, yeah, sorry, I missed that. I just saw Real McCoy. There we go. I've got to go off. I can't stay on for 3 hours. This is a mega flipping live show, isn't it? 40 is a black bottle. Yes. Yeah, but now they're both. This is the weird thing in the UK. They're both 40. One's clear, one's black. What the difference is, I don't know. I don't understand why they've got two 40%. I just don't get it. Best Guyanese rum. Eldorado 12-year-old. ED12. I love ED8 for cocktails, but ED12 sipping. ED15, ED21 are great, but ED12 smashes them. For some reason, For me personally, and I think Trevor Rose will agree with me here, the ED15 and the ED21, as great as they are, they just don't stand up to ED12. ED12 is the pinnacle. It has been the pinnacle for years and years and years. Obviously, El Dorado. There's only one distillery in Guyana, really. It's DDL, Demerara Distillers Limited. Hence, all these are there, and I've said this to my membership community. All these rums are DDL. So come out of the same distillery as El Dorado. The Belgrove rums up here are DDL, come out of the same distillery as El Dorado. It's their base rums, DDL. Pepsi is the base, the sugar, the molasses is DDL, comes out of the same place. So Pepsi is the byproduct of DDL rums, you know. So there is in Guyana, there's just DDL. That's it. Demerara Distillers Limited. It's Guyana. It's these guys. It's what they produce. It's their brand, El Dorado. Their DDL rums. Their DDL rums. Anything that comes out of Guyana traditionally is DDL. So El Dorado 12-year-old is the pinnacle for me. There we go. How good is this plantation? I'm here. It's so nice. But I don't know what plantation that is. I'm US. 2 hours, nearly 3 hours. And that means I've been in here for like 6 hours today. Jesus Christ. I'm going to have a bad back tomorrow. I love Plantation. I'm with you, Trevor. I love Plantation. They do exceptionally well. So for those of you who don't know, Plantation is a French brand. It's a cognac brand. And what they do is they buy up different rums, different little distilleries. They buy up their rum. 90% of it is shipped back to France and aged in cognac barrels. Cognac absolutely hates them because there's so many rules and regulations about cognac, about what you can do with the barrels and the stills and all this, that and the other. Cognac, you know, your stills are left empty for 6 months of the year. You can only distill cognac 6 months of the year in cognac in France. Yeah, it's part of their rules and regulations. So Gabriel Alexander, the guy behind that owns Plantation, was like, well, you know, I'm not earning money 6 months a year. What can I do? He came up with this way around it, and he was just like, well, I can use those barrels, and I'm going to age up some Caribbean rums and now Fijian rums and rums all around the world. Belize we're in now as well. He's taken some of these rums from the Caribbean and all around the world back to France, aging them in cognac barrels so they take on a whole different level of complexity and then release into the market. So it's a whole different world of rum. Alex is like completely pushing the boundaries, and that's why people hate him. And that's why Plantation doesn't really get the love it deserves, because of that whole kind of, well, you know, it's not made in the Caribbean, aged in the Caribbean and all that. It's aged in cognac barrels. Right, this is where the whole pretentiousness comes from. We just think, sod it, it tastes really good. We don't really care, it just tastes good. There's not much sugar added to it. It's a great rum. Sod it, why would we care? But the rum community really love what Richard Seal does at Foursquare. Like, he ages, he blends, he does everything in Barbados. And that's, you know, that's theirs as well, you know. Comes out of the same place. And that's the big diversity with rum. There's so many rabbit holes to go down. Yeah. Oh, see, Trevor's agreeing with me. There we go. Moxie. I'm getting backache now. Master Malt. Drinks by the dram. StB Live. Hang on, I'm not sure where I got it. Oh, you see that? Oh, hang on. Why is it not on there? You see that, Moxie? Replace this Stillabunt with dram, lowercase DRAM. It will take you to a starter page for the drams. You could just build. You could just search out. So stblive.uk/dram DRAM. And Master of Malt. You can just bag yourself little, you know, rum. There's loads and loads and loads and loads to go down. Yep, there we go. But it's not Pepsi from rum. It's that same Demerara sugar base. That's what it is. So DDL on one side, basically, to describe it. I've never been there, but one side of the road is the distillery. On the other side of the road is the Pepsi plant. Essentially, it's all DDL. It all comes out the same place. I think ED12 taste between rum and single malt is fine. Oh, see, I want to get on. That's a chat for next week. Let's talk about tropical aging next week, because I can blow your little minds with tropical aging next week. Oh, we've got 2 more comments left. There we go. Oh, what's this? Oh, 3 more comments. What a brilliant live show. Thanks, Steve. Got to run. Yep, brilliant. Trevor, cheers, mate. Have a safe flight if you're flying. I'm assuming you're flying, but I'll chat to you through the week, no doubt. Night Mark, RDA, Moxie, cheers. Mark, cheers. Bob, cheers. Just looking at plantation. Yeah, see, it's one of my favourites. It is one of my favourites. And this is just the thing I want people to appreciate. It's a stonking rum with dictadors, with the Diplomaticos. It's a stonking rum, but even then, you've got a tiny bit of. You've just seen it. Someone posted it. I don't know who it was. 0.1% sugar. Not the 10% sugars of your spiced rums, 15, 20, 30% sugars, but 0.1%, and that still pops it over. But for me, sipping rum wise, I flipping love that. I really do love that. It's really, really good. You know, that is my kind of. It's called XO. It's the 20th anniversary, so it's not 20-year-old rum. It's a 20-year-old anniversary rum. Okay, I think there's blends of 10-year-old, 5-year-old, a few other things in there, but it's a 20th anniversary, not XO as in 20-year-old rum. Hey, Mark slamming vinyl Druce. Yeah, I know that. Cool. I'm gonna hang up now because it's getting on for 3 hours and my back is killing me. Cheers, Bob. Thank you. RD8, yeah, honestly, honestly, it is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Oh. There's no burn to it. You get lovely vanilla notes, lovely fruit notes to it. It just puts a smile on your face. It really does. I understand why the rum community think it's a lot sweeter than it should be. I get it. But you know, we're not even in the same ballpark as some of the spiced rums. You know, nowhere near. But oh, it's so good. Oh, it's just up there. Plantation XO, Angostura 1919, Eldorado 12-year-old, Admiral Rodney from St Lucia, Chairman's Reserve, St Lucia, Admiral Rodney. They're all Pampero Aniversario. Oh, they're also from Venezuela. They're all really, really good. Flor de Cana, 15-year-old, FDC 15. They're just like nectar. Oh, so good. So good. Right. Oh, so many comments coming in. I'm trying to go. David. We'll be there next. We'll be there next week to talk really funky drums like Lemon Heart. Yeah, I'd say I'd love to try. I've never tried a Lemon Heart, never, because we just don't get it in the UK. It's not here. I want it to be here, but it's just not here. Yes, 100%. Yeah. 50 a bottle, 50 quid? What, that should be 50 quid? Hang on, whoa. Don't pay 50 quid for that. Don't pay 50 quid for that. Master. Whoa. Plantation. Don't play. Yeah, 35 pound 12 plus VAT. What's 35 pound 12 plus VAT? 35 pound 12 times 1.2. 40, okay, 42. Yeah, okay, that's my price. That's interesting. I hadn't really comprehended that. So 42 pound is my price. So yeah. Yeah. I will look at Dictador and I'll look at Diplomatico. So that, I can never remember which one it is. One of these, I can never remember which way round it is, but one of these is £70 a bottle. and it is gorgeous. I think it's that one. I think that one, the Perpetua, is £70, and I would have that all day long. I even love the Insolent as well, but that's slightly cheaper, like 50. But yeah, oh, so good. Right, all the comments are still flying in. Yes. Checked in Amazon Prime 50/50. Master of Malt, RDA. Always go to Master of Malt. Master of Malt. Just always Master of Malt. Bob. Right, I've caught up with the comments. Mark slamming Barman. Barman, yeah, I know you're a DJ, but Bruce there. Right, I'm going to call it a day. 2 hours and 55. My back is breaking. I need to go to bed. I need to fall asleep. Thank you so much. It's been a really fun show. Trevor, I know you've gone, but it's been a great cocktail show tonight. 3 hours. That's insane. That's probably my longest show ever, to be fair. There's still 30 of you on. I can't believe there's 30 of you on, but thank you so much for watching. We're going to do, for those of you, if those of you are still in the comments, I've forgotten, I will see the comments, but DM me. Let me know those cocktails that you want me to do next week. Missionary Downfall, was it? But let me know the cocktails out of Smugglers Cove. I think that's the way forward. Like 3 cocktails from the Smugglers Cove book. We'll do that most weeks. We can chat rum that. Either Tuesday, Thursday or Monday, Friday. If I can get the video edited, it will come out tomorrow afternoon, but I've got a funny feeling it will be Tuesday. We've got Cooper Libras, we've got daiquiris, and then next week we're going to go to aged daiquiris or the golden daiquiris. But that's the kind of journey we're going on. So, still got questions? No. 3 hours and we still have questions. Pat, we went to watch Love Island, came back, you're still here. Oh, Pat, good stream. Looking forward to more. Awesome. Right. Thank you very much, folks. It's always a pleasure. I'm here for you guys. I'm not here for myself. I will see you next week. Toodaloo.